Tennessee's upcoming recruiting weekend. We will invite you to be part of the show at 865-656-9900. We'll talk Tennessee football, Tennessee hoops, Tennessee baseball. Ben McKee of GoVols 24/7 at 1:30 to talk about this past week for Tennessee baseball as the season ended last weekend. Transfer portal activity started out the week. News of a pitching coach change yesterday. So we'll have a lot to talk to Ben McKee about at 1:30. And we'll see if anything breaks over the next 3 hours. There can be news from time to time. So if so, we'll cover it before 3 o'clock. 865-656-9900 to be part of today's show. Every day presented by Junk Be Gone. Swain, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, man. Just got an email from the NFLPA that Nathan Peterman, former Tennessee quarterback, has gone from a player to an agent. So he's in the agent world.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to be involved in NIL with college athletes and NFL representation. So how about that, man? Good for Nathan Peterman.
Things worked out for Peterman.
100%.
He didn't have things go the way he hoped at Tennessee, but transferred to Pitt, had success there,
Yep.
and was able to put together an NFL career.
Yep, sure did, man. Happy for him.
Yep.
That's what it's about, man. Football is just a vehicle to get you where you want to be.
Yeah.
And get you to where you want to go. And Nathan Peterman has used that vehicle to a T, the way you're supposed to. But you're right, Josh. It is a big recruiting weekend. It has already started. Got to put your best 48 hours out there on display to be able to bring in some of the best high school football players, in the country.
The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. Make no mistakes this weekend.
I mean, it's really hard to go against that one.
Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score.
Yeah, I don't know how that applies to the recruiting weekend, but definitely number one. What else you got?
Well, I don't know exactly how this applies either, but if at first the game or the breaks go against you, don't let up. Put on more steam.
Hey, man, there's different sessions. There's different conversations throughout a player's visit. Maybe one person may not vibe with a certain recruit versus another player being able to really connect with a different recruit. I think that applies.
Carry the fight to our opponent and keep it there for 60 minutes?
Yeah. I mean, in this case, it would be Ohio State, right? They are the biggest threat for David Gabriel Georges.
It is Tennessee versus OSU.
Yeah.
There are visits scheduled to Ole Miss and Georgia. Austin Price earlier in the week said, let's see if those visits happen. It's a Tennessee-Ohio State battle. He visited Ohio State last weekend. It's Tennessee this weekend. The visit is underway. And Tennessee has made it very clear to DGG he is the top target on Tennessee's board. He goes to Baylor School. He is one of the top overall prospects in the country, one of the top 2 ranked running backs in the country.
That is correct, my friend. He is number 1 on the board. Does that mean if you get him, everything is perfect? No, you still got to recruit other players around him. If you don't get him, does it mean everything is over and the world ends? No, because Tennessee has had more success at running back than any other position on a football field in the last 5 years, under Josh Heupel's tenure. I mean, you've had 3 different guys be all conference players. You've had a coach leave here and take a step-up move. Jerry Mack went to the NFL. I'm sorry, being a running back coach at the SEC and then being a running back coach for the Miami Dolphins, it's a step up because you don't have to deal with the recruiting and stuff like that. It's less stressful. It's all ball, none of the other stuff. So it was a step-up move for Jerry Mack, and look where he is now. He's a head coach. So the running back position has been really good for Josh Heupel during his time here. So I'm looking at this as an opportunity to get a really, really good player, a program-changing type of player. Obviously, Tennessee needs him more than Ohio State. Ohio State has had so many players be drafted. They've won. They get a lot of talent. DGG will be important to him, but not as important as he would be to Tennessee. But either way, I think Tennessee will be okay at the running back position. But, man, he is a game changer, no doubt about it. When you see players be mentioned with some of the best, or labeled as the nation's best, or be given a 5th star, you kind of wonder about the competition. You wonder if a kid's overhyped. You wonder if the recruiting service is biased or has some type of angle. There is no angle with David Gabriel Georges. You turn on the tape, that is one of the best running backs in the country. That is one of the best football players in this year's class in high school football. There is zero confusion about how good this young man is.
We've already heard from Melancholy Matt, who said DGG equals will not get because Tennessee can't have nice things. So Melancholy Matt already writing off Tennessee's chances with David Gabriel Georges.
Will not get.
NG.
Whoa. Okay. You may not.
May not.
You may not get him.
Do you make anything of the crystal balls to Ohio State at On 3?
Yes and no. I know how fluid these recruiting battles are and how things change, flip of a coin sometimes, but you got to look at who put the crystal ball in, and it is one of the most respected guys in the business. I mean, but again, this is a very, very fluid battle between two teams who are at the top for DGG. So, yeah, like I do, but I don't. It's going to be really important for Tennessee to we had a conversation about this a couple of days ago, and I shared with you how, I won't say weird, but noteworthy that you have a young man that has 2 of his top choices, and he's going on the visit back-to-back weekends. Like that, emotionally, that could be tough, because all your emotions are flowing and going, because you are at Ohio State one week, and then boom, you're going to go to Tennessee the next week. How do you separate the two? That's a very, very hard decision to make, and a good thing he has some good people around him that can help him with that. As someone who did it by myself, that probably would have been really hard for me to handle.
At On 3, there are 3 crystal ball predictions in favor of Ohio State, but they come with confidence percentages, and the confidence percentages from the 3 picks of Ohio State are 60%, 65%, and 65%. So I don't know exactly what that means. Obviously, that's more confident than not, but not totally confident. If it was totally confident, it'd be 100%. So they're saying a 2-3 shot for Ohio State, a 1-3 shot for Tennessee based on their percentages, and that's before he actually takes his official visit to Tennessee. So David Gabriel Georges is on campus now. His official visit is underway, and Tennessee will do everything it can to convince the star running back from Baylor School to pick the Volunteers. 865-656-9900 is how you can join us this afternoon. You can call or text to be part of the show. Jason Swain is part of the show. VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. We are presented by Junk Be Gone. We thank you for being with us as we continue on Josh and Swain.
Saving you money is our second passion. Never miss a deal. Text the word SWEET to 865-656-9900.
You already know that Miller Brothers Auto Repair offers services from transmissions and engines to oil change and routine maintenance. What you may not know is Miller Brothers Collision Center can handle all your collision repair needs. Our certified technicians will make your damaged car look brand new. We accept all insurance. If you bend it, we can mend it. Miller Brothers is located on Tazewell Pike right here in Knoxville, and we're proud supporters of the Tennessee Vols. Call us at 689-5072. That's 689-5072.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
Sponsored by Armstrong Pharmaceuticals.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
At Big Kahuna Wings, we're big on delicious desserts.
We're big on serving the coldest local brews to pair with the biggest Big Kahuna Wings.
Come see us today at our Farragut or Murrayville location or our franchise location at Westtown. Big flavor, big friendly, Big Kahuna Wings.
Knoxville area contractors, tired of suppliers who just don't get your business? Win Supply of East Tennessee HVAC is locally owned, contractor focused, and backed by national buying power. We proudly supply GE Appliances air and water solutions, giving you trusted HVAC products and dependable support. With GE Appliances and the Win Supply network behind us, you get strength, availability, and real partnership. Learn more at winsupplyinc.com or call 865-381-7680. Win Supply of East Tennessee HVAC, your local edge with national reach.
Want to create a beautiful outdoor space? Call Tennessee Deck and Fence. We're your local deck and fence experts. We offer a no-pressure approach so you can relax as our team works with you to design a deck or fence that perfectly suits your needs and style. We use only the highest quality materials and expert craftsmanship to ensure a long-lasting, beautiful product. Call us today, 865-304-0955, or you can visit TennesseeDeckandFence.com for a free consultation. Let's create a backyard you're going to love.
The 2026 Lady Vol volleyball schedule is set and features 9 NCAA tournament teams, including 5 with programs that reach the round of 16. The Big Orange schedule features 12 matches at home at Food City Center, and you can now purchase season tickets with prices starting as low as $60 plus taxes and fees. Reserve seating options are back this season, and you can guarantee your seat for the same location for each match throughout the season. Get yours now at allvols.com.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. 865-656-9900. Swain, congrats to the Southeastern Conference. Another national title last night. Texas Longhorns winning the softball national championship for a second consecutive season.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that versus Texas Tech winning it.
I have found a number of people around the country finding joy in Texas Tech not being the national title winner.
What kind of people?
Just college athletics fans.
Tennessee fans? Are you talking more about Tennessee fans, or are you talking like?
No, I think that includes Tennessee fans, but I've found that
Florida fans for sure.
Yep, yeah, got a little situation there.
Yeah, I mean everywhere.
Jason Williams and his family.
Well, so I mean, hey, they spent all that money, did all that tampering to basically have, not basically, to have the same result as they had last year. The same exact result. But it gave them a chance. And in their world, I'm sure it's worth it because it still gave you a chance.
Right.
You can't
We
win
should
without
acknowledge
chance.
that same result is getting to the national championship series.
Correct. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not like they
No shade.
flamed out in the super regional or
No,
anything
no,
like
no.
that.
Not at all. So, hey, kudos to them for at least putting forth the effort, being aggressive to go out and do that. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone who didn't do it was wrong, because Texas still had a good enough team to win a championship. Alabama, really good team to win a championship. Tennessee's in there. But you got to look at Texas and what they've done over the last 2 years. They have pitching, and they got some girls who can rake.
Yep.
They got some strong girls that can hit the ball. So you got to get some of those girls.
You want some of that?
I like winning, Josh.
Yep.
I want Karen Weekly to win a championship. So, I mean, only if she wants to. I'm sure she does. I mean, she's been awesome. But I think just from watching the opponents in the competition, she needs more hitting. And Texas has it along with pitching. You need some of those girls in that Texas lineup.
We received this text from Jack. He said the football team lost to Ohio State in the first round of the college football playoff. OSU won the national title. Lost to Michigan in the Elite Eight. Michigan won the national title. Lost to Texas in the semifinals in softball. Texas won the national championship. Coping or bad luck?
It's not luck. They were better than you.
Right. Yeah, bad luck would be if something went wrong for you to be upset, I would say. No, the better team won in all three of those scenarios.
Yeah, like
Texas was better than Tennessee. Michigan was better than Tennessee, and Ohio State in football, obviously.
Yeah, it's when you play those teams, you're going to lose to them.
Right.
It didn't matter if it was the first round, second round, third round, championship game. Like, you were going to lose to those teams. And football, it just stunk that it was the first round.
Yeah, the only bad luck I would say, if you want to apply it anywhere, would be in football that year's format for the 12-team playoff is the only time you'll ever see that format of a reseeding for conference champions.
That stunk. Yeah, that stunk.
That's bad luck, because if it had been the format of the following season, Tennessee would have been hosting in the first round of the playoff. Would it have been against SMU? Am I correct in that? I think that's right. But Tennessee would have been hosting versus playing at Ohio State. So that part's bad luck. But eventually, Tennessee was going to have to go through Ohio State. So in terms of trying to win a national championship, that wasn't happening for the 2014.
But we would have been sitting here, I think, as a fan base, feeling a whole lot better after winning one or two playoff games in the 24 season.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, we would have been feeling better. Like, even
better as compared to how it felt in that one-and-done scenario.
Well, better compared to how some fans feel about all the effort that we've put in over the last couple of years, the aggressiveness when it comes to NIL, and we don't have a playoff win to show for it.
Yeah.
Like,
plus, that would have been a tremendous environment. A home playoff game at Neyland Stadium.
Heck yeah, man. Like, a lot of people would have had some really cool wallpapers at work from that weekend.
Yeah. Now, while Tennessee, I'm sure, would have been favored to win that game, they still would have had to have gone and won it, because if they played a home playoff game and lost that, that's no good.
What are you talking about?
Sure, it was guaranteed.
What are you talking about? If we
It's
would have
locked
won
in this hypothetical
we would have won
scenario.
a home playoff game. We would have done that for sure. But I don't think basketball is bad luck. Facing Michigan when we did, I mean, that was the Elite Eight. I mean, it's not like we were put in a region that we shouldn't be in. Well, we belonged in the region that we were in based on our location. And then with softball, like, that was the semifinals. And you beat them, and all you had to do is beat them one time out of two games to advance to the championship series to face a team that you also already beat. So I would say if there was a scenario where luck came into play, we could say football, just because of the playoff setup that kind of came and went in one season.
Yep. I would describe softball as the biggest missed opportunity.
Yes. Basketball, don't feel ashamed. And I kind of say that for football too.
Yeah. Again, the timing's unfortunate, but
don't feel ashamed.
Eventually,
you were losing those games. Okay, 10 times out of 10. Like with softball, it's like, all right, man, we beat them. We play them 10 times. Like, we beat them 5. We beat them 4. We beat them 6.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball, you're losing 10 out of 10 to that team. Football, you're losing 11 out of 10 to that team. Like that team was too good, man.
Yeah,
and it was there.
Right.
Yeah, basketball was a neutral site, even though there's still a lot of Michigan fans there.
Have you enjoyed this segment? Probably not.
I'm fine, Josh. I'm fine.
It's facing the reality
it's
of
just
it.
facing the facts here, man.
Yep.
I'm fine. But, hey, kudos to the Longhorns for getting it done. I'm pretty sure Oklahoma fans, softball fans, are discussing for another year that they've been the powerhouse. They have been the dynasty over the last decade, and 2 years they didn't win it. The biggest rival won it.
Hey, Nick texted in. Nick is in Maryville, where we were yesterday. He said, where was Swain yesterday? Is he not allowed to cross the river into Blount County? We missed you yesterday at Big Kuna Wings. Loved having Joel out.
Full transparency, I was taking my kid to college freshman orientation. So that's what I was doing yesterday. And there was no possible way to do the show and do that. Because trust me, I would. I don't like missing the show. So another
college, huh?
Yeah, Josh. Just because you started having kids late doesn't mean that you're that much younger than me. We the same age, Josh. Don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Yeah, it's a tough sell for me to make old jokes, huh?
Don't even try it. We are the same age, buddy. But yeah, my oldest will be a freshman in college, so we were going through college orientation for that. So yeah,
that is awesome. That is great for you guys.
I feel old? Yes, I do feel old. Not because of the fact that the kid's about to be a college graduate. It's because that the drive last night made me so tired. Like, all I did was sit there and hold a steering wheel.
Yeah.
That's all I did for 2.5 hours. I shouldn't be tired. Shouldn't be tired at all. So yeah, that's why I feel old. Like, why am I so tired?
Yeah, you're not old. I'm not old. We are young.
Like passing Crossville, I was like, man, I can't wait to go to bed. What am I talking about? It's like 8 o'clock. Man, I can't wait to go to bed when I get home.
One of my personal challenges is how late into the day can I go before I have my first thought about when I get to go to bed. Some days I actually make it past breakfast before that first thought enters my mind.
I love to ignore the yawn. You know, like that first yawn around 8:45, and you're like, am I sleepy? Nah, I'm not sleepy. Then that second yawn comes. Like you just can't ignore it. Mm-hmm. But I love to ignore that first one.
Again, face the facts. Yeah. You have to.
Whatever.
Steven texted in, better Texas than Texas Tech to win the title. It still seemed like two spoiled rich kids throwing money at each other in the Texas versus Texas Tech battle.
I mean, that's what it is.
They are spending a lot of money. It's not like Tennessee isn't spending money. But, yeah, Texas Tech has spent a lot to acquire that talent. And Texas has incredible revenue and an incredible budget.
I wonder how much more. Because remember we heard the reports about Ohio State when they won the championship? Mm-hmm. And it was like $25 million. And we're like, dang, that's a lot more than what we spent. I think it was like $10 million, at least more than what everyone else spent. But with softball, like, we don't know how much Texas Tech spent on their roster, and we don't know how much Tennessee softball is spending. So,
right.
But I would love to know, like, all right, what's the difference in their roster versus our roster? How close are we to being, one notch better? Mm-hmm. Because even though we beat Texas Tech, I still think they were a better team. They're more complete. It showed that them play for a championship, and we didn't. But like, all right, what's the difference in the price tag of being Texas Tech, Texas, and where we are right now?
I know this. Prices are going to keep going up.
Come on, Nick Saban. Save us. Save us, Nick Saban.
Texas softball, 2 seasons in the SEC, 2 national championships to go with it. In the text box so far, we have heard from rival texters. Brian texted in, and Michael texted in. All
Rival?
caps.
Oh, yeah.
Juke Harris, baby.
Rivals against each other.
And then these would be more, and maybe they are related. We heard from Melancholy Matt and now Cranky Larry texting in.
What Cranky Larry talking about?
The Ohio State game.
Okay. Well, what did Matt say? Did he say something else different?
No, just that Tennessee's going to miss out on David Gabriel Georges.
I hope not. They could.
Tennessee could get him. They could not.
That's right.
865-656-9900. If you call or text in, you could get on the air. Jason Swain is here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. Thanks for hanging out with us. It is a Friday afternoon, a beautiful Friday afternoon here in East Tennessee as we continue the conversation on Josh and Swain.
With Bet365 Early Payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call Tennessee Redline at 1-800-889-9789. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Tennessee.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
In the NHL last night, the Carolina Hurricanes rallied from a 2-goal deficit with less than 10 minutes remaining to stun the Vegas Golden Knights 4-3 in overtime and tie the Stanley Cup final at 1 game apiece. It is the first time since 1944 that a team has won a Stanley Cup final game when trailing by 2 goals or more in the final 10 minutes of regulation. Game 3 is tomorrow in Vegas. Major League Baseball games for your Friday night. 6:45, White Sox visit the Phillies. Tigers take on the Mariners. 7 o'clock, Red Sox visit the Yankees. Blue Jays host the Orioles. Marlins get the Rays. Braves host the Pirates at 7:15. At 8:15, the A's visit the Astros. Cardinals host the Reds. Rangers get the Guardians. Royals visit the Twins. 8:40, Rockies host the Brewers. 9:45, Mets visit the Padres. Diamondbacks take on the Nationals. The Dodgers get the Angels at 10. The NBA Finals continue tonight with Game 2 in San Antonio. Knicks lead the series 1-0. Tip-off is set for 8:30. I'm Joel Silverberg.
This is VFL Josh Malone, and we're counting it down. It is just
92 days until
it's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
We all know just because gifts for loved ones can look like flowers, a spa day, or maybe even planning date night. But what about something that will truly last and protect your loved ones along the way? I'm talking about life insurance. I called SelectQuote to secure our coverage and couldn't believe how easy and affordable it was. I'm 40, and my $500,000 policy was only $16 a month. My husband's also 40, and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. And with their same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With monthly payments less than the cost of a bouquet of flowers, this is the perfect time to make sure your family is protected.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-596-2626 or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's 1-800-596-2626. 1-800-596-2626. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Truck drivers, are you looking for a job with daily home time? Bring your driving career to Midwest Logistics Systems, where you can get home more often and experience a more rewarding driving career. MLS drivers enjoy predictable Monday through Friday schedules on out and back daily routes with drop and hook automotive freight. Plus, MLS offers competitive pay and benefits, paid time off, and performance bonuses. Find a driving career that matches your needs. Visit MidwestLogisticsSystems.com today.
You're either in or you're out. And some things need to be kept in. And some things need to be kept out.
Whether it's for safety, curb appeal, or privacy, Cantrell Fence Company separates the in from the out. Aluminum, wood, vinyl, or chain link, we can meet your needs. Let us help you keep what's important in and the rest out. Get your instant estimate today at CantrellFence.com.
At the YMCA of East Tennessee, your membership comes with so much more than just access to the gym. Group classes like yoga, body pump, Zumba, Pilates, Ultimate Fit, and water aerobics are all included. Need childcare while you work out? No problem. Whether you're an elite athlete training for the Knoxville Marathon or stepping into the gym for the very first time, yes, we'll even help you turn on the treadmill. You'll find all the support you need at the Y. 5 locations in Knoxville, unlimited possibilities. Join the Y today at ymcaknoxville.org, the YMCA of East Tennessee, for a better us.
When you're preparing for your presentation, what you say matters. Your delivery matters. The quality matters. Your image matters. So trust Image Matters, Knoxville's most respected office technology dealer, to create the image you want. Image Matters is locally owned and operated, offering total document output solutions to fit both your needs and budget. From multifunction printers to production printing, backed by customer service that's second to none. To learn how Image Matters can help you, visit ImageMattersInc.com or call 865-212-3600. Technology you need, people you trust.
I'm David Brewster, owner of Aqua Clear Water Systems. The next time you're hauling heavy bottles of water, think, why am I doing this? With an award-winning Connecticut water system from Aqua Clear, I could make my own clean, fresh water. Better than bottled. Give us a call at 865-694-1725 or find us on the web at aquaclearws.com.
Aqua Clear, we'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
This report is sponsored by Capital One. Earn unlimited double miles on every purchase with the Capital One Venture X business card. Big purchasing power means you can spend more and earn more. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Temperatures are warming into the mid-80s for the day with mostly sunny skies. We'll continue to watch cloud cover increasing on Saturday. Partly cloudy skies can be expected with high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. We'll stay dry until Sunday afternoon when we'll start to see some spotty showers working into the forecast. For the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Megan Dusmall.
This is Andy with Mo Shingles. You already know we do the best roofs for the best price. We also do lifetime warranty gutter guards, usually for around half the national guys. Call Mo Shingles, 770-0506.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Swain, breaking news 10 minutes ago from Adam Schefter, ESPN.
Oh, what we got? What we got?
The Chicago Bears Board of Directors voted to advance the stadium development in Hammond, Indiana. Quote, there is more work to do, but barring anything very strange, it's a done deal.
Cool. Whatever. You know what I care about.
Now, if you're unfamiliar with the geography here, which is perfectly fine, Hammond is right on the line. You're just over the line from Illinois to Indiana.
It's real close. I have a uncle that used to live there, so when I used to go up there and visit during the summer, I would go over there and hang out, play ball, whatever, and Hammond was essentially on the outskirts of Chicago.
So as far as I'm concerned, this is no different than the Giants setup in East Rutherford. We've seen examples of the stadium being in one place and the team's location another. But I'll still probably crack some jokes here and there. I might call them the Gary Bears.
That's fine with me.
From time to time, as Gary, Indiana is right there.
Yeah.
Plus, I think that's got a ring to it. The Gary Bears?
I don't. Yeah, I don't like it at all.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, it's not the same, but it's still weird when you look at like the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City is in Missouri, and Kansas is a different state. And I know Kansas was trying to get the Chiefs to come to Kansas, but it's just weird, and it's going to be weird.
Yeah, you have East St. Louis in Illinois.
Yeah, that's weird. You should have changed the name. Like the town up I-75, they changed their name from whatever it was before to Rocky Top. You can change your name. Just change it. It makes more sense. It's not too late, East St. Louis. Just change it. It's not too late. It's never too late.
Also, East Chicago is east of Hammond, Indiana, which is east of downtown Chicago and where the Bears' current setup is. So geography over there, it's all wacky. It's okay. It's okay. But it looks like a new stadium in Hammond, Indiana is very much in the works now for the Chicago Bears.
All I know is
Swain's team, by the way.
And proud of it.
Yeah.
All I know is the playing surface in Chicago is one of the worst in the league, and it needed to change. They needed a new stadium, and looks like they'll be getting one, so let's go.
Producer Eli, who we always appreciate on the secret text box, why not the Care Bears? Because they're soft. Patriots fan.
Patriot
fans making jokes.
Do you really want to go there, Eli? You want to talk about the Patriots? Huh?
Yeah. Huh? Not the time, I would say, for Patriots fans
Not
to be
the
making
time,
jokes.
Sir. If I'm a Patriots fan, I would hush.
865-656-9900. I'm a Raiders fan. I think I'm in a better position right now than Patriots fans to be cracking some jokes. So some NFL news there. Big sports weekend. A lot of the attention for Tennessee is on recruiting. We'll talk some baseball as well with Ben McKee at 1:30 to see what he thinks of transfer portal activity. Key members of Tennessee's baseball team deciding to stay for next year as well. Plus, Josh Elander now looking for a new pitching coach with the removal of Josh Reynolds yesterday. That news about 24 hours ago, as we also head into the weekend game 2 of the NBA Finals tonight. So big one in San Antonio after the Knicks took game 1. We each picked the Knicks to win the series, so not coming off that pick.
No.
But important one for the Spurs. Long way to go, obviously, for each team.
Might not go 7, though. Spurs failed to beat the Knicks at home after the Knicks played, I mean, not one of their best games. I mean, Knicks came back from being down 14 points. So it might be Knicks in 6 or 5. I don't think it gets to 7, although I would love for it to get to 7. That means more basketball.
You taking the Swain plane up for game 3 in New York on Monday night? Get-in price is pretty cheap. You can get in. I think you can get a ticket for a cool $8,000 to $9,000.
I drove to Nashville yesterday. If I had a plane, you think I'd be driving?
Maybe not.
I will be watching the game on TV like 99.4% of everybody else, because you got to have some serious money to go into the Knicks game.
It's an 8:30 tip-off tonight, game 2 between the Spurs and the Knicks. Last night, Hurricanes won in overtime, rallied against Vegas, so they are tied 1 game apiece in the Stanley Cup final. We will come back. Just how big is this recruitment of David Gabriel Georges, the 5-star running back from Baylor School who is on campus for his official visit at Tennessee? Austin Price on that. Your calls and texts at 865-656-9900. Next to Jason Swain of VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver, I'm Josh Ward. Thank you for being with us as we continue today's show presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
You can now enjoy UT Sports on TV while hearing the Vol Network play-by-play on the Sports Animal timed with it. Here's how to sync it up. We delay the Sports Animal radio broadcast just a bit, so when the game reaches kickoff, tip-off, or first pitch, pause your TV, then listen to the Sports Animal broadcast. At the moment the game starts on the radio, release pause on your TV. Now you're in perfect sync, watching the action while hearing the Vol Network call live on 99.1, the Sports Animal. It's the best seat in the house. Your house.
Big color, bigger savings. Sherwin-Williams Super Sale is here. Get 40% off paints and stains June 5th through the 11th with prices starting at $30.89. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Stanley Fence, the first name in fencing for East Tennessee. Stanley Fence has 4 to 6 foot chain link fencing and galvanized or black vinyl coated finishes, plus aluminum fencing, all in stock with no long wait times. Get a free gate with every residential chain link fence installation. Want a custom look? Stanley Fence has cut pyramid, Gothic, and French Gothic wood post tops in-house. No middleman, just craftsmanship. Call 865-254-3844 or go to stanleyfence.com to schedule your appointment. Stanley Fence, family owned, operated, and the first name for fencing in East Tennessee.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Fraser's Carpet One. When it comes to new floors, a lot of people start at the big box stores. But here's the problem. You'll see the same handful of products, talk to someone who just started last week, and end up paying way more than expected. At Fraser's, we make it easy with hundreds of thousands of square feet in stock. From value product to premium brands, you'll always find the right fit for your home and budget. Apples to apples, we guarantee to beat the big box stores. On top of that, you get free in-home estimates, no money down, and free financing for an entire year. That's why Knoxville families have trusted us for more than 70 years. Call 546-4850 today. Make the smart choice for your home and see why at Fraser's we make it easy. Everything for the floor from the store you trust more, Fraser's.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Now available at your local retailers.
Hey guys, Trevor Bain here. When I'm on the racetrack, I always look for ways to go further, faster. And when it comes to banking, I need a checking account that does the same. Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank pays me cash back with every debit card purchase over $10, gets me ACH deposits up to 3 days early, and has no monthly service fees. Taking my wallet the extra mile. Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank. Checking that takes you further. Visit southeastbank.com or visit your nearest branch to open an account today.
Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
I'm Pat Boyle here to help you beat the books with Westwood Lawn Sports. NBA Finals Game 2, Knicks Spurs, and I think we're in store for plenty of points because we'll be in store for plenty of fouls. Tony Brothers is the crew chief for tonight. In games he has ref this year, the over is 44-28. I think the Spurs and Knicks offenses will look a bit better than they did in Game 1 anyway. They both shot miserably from deep. But now that Brothers is the ref, we'll see probably 50 points from the charity stripe alone. So I'll take the over. I'm Pat Boyle. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetMGM app today.
checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Really smart. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I took the gas hose out of my car's tank. Ooh, not smart. And I drove off while still attached to pump number 3.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Jeff in the text box with a shout out to West Memphis, Arkansas.
Yeah, that's weird too.
And Brandon texted in and said, Care Bears, that made me chuckle. Props to Eli.
Don't encourage that.
Text box has love for producer Eli.
Don't do it. We're not encouraging that. Care Bears. All that matters is how good the team is. It doesn't matter whether team is playing. It doesn't matter if the team is playing in a different state than the city, connected to the organization. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
News that the Bears' next stadium is expected now officially to be in Hammond, Indiana. I also told you off air I'm in no position to make too much fun because I'm a Raiders fan. They once played in Oakland. When I became a fan as a youngster, they had recently moved to Los Angeles and were there for a number of years. Then in the mid-'90s, moved back to Oakland, and now they play in Las Vegas.
Hey, the Washington Commanders, their headquarters in Virginia. It's not Washington. I'm making everybody else sit on this couch with the Bears.
Swain's calling out names on Josh and Swain here. 865-656-9900. Now we have Chase's text that says, DGG, baby. His focus is on the prize.
We got to make it happen. And the Commanders play in Land over Maryland, too, by the way. So, but yeah. He is the most important recruit of any sport right now for Tennessee. He does play a position where if you don't get him, it's not the end of the world, like it is with quarterback or offensive tackle or maybe receiver, or edge rusher. But man, he is an hour and a half away. Hour and a half away. There are former teammates of his who are currently on the squad. There's so many connections to Tennessee. You think about some of the guys he likes in the NFL. I would say one of those is a former Tennessee running back in Alvin Kamara. You look at the connections with the apparel. Baylor, their high school just went Adidas. Tennessee just went Adidas. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a connection there that could be in Tennessee's favor, although Ohio State is Nike's #1 school. But whatever, let's not the details get in the way of a good story here. But, yeah, he is very, very, very important. How much are you concerned with Tennessee trying to do whatever it takes to get him to win the PR battle rather than just trying to get him because he's a good player? At some point, you're going to say no at a certain price point, I'm sure, right? You're not going to say, hey, blank check, whatever you need. But you're probably going to have to pay more than Ohio State because Ohio State is in a position where they're putting guys in the league, they're winning championships, no different than what it was with David Sanders Jr. You got to pay more money when you recruit against a team like Ohio State. And that's okay. Most teams do. But how much are you willing to go up to land his commitment? Sometimes you could be in that auction. You really want an item, and you keep raising your hand, and you realize, yo, I don't even have this money. I'm just trying to win this auction.
If you know that you're willing to pay more than Ohio State, if you know that, then I don't think you have to go much higher than what is a reasonable number in your own mind. Tennessee can figure that out. Because at some point, if you have to go to a crazy number, that would tell me he doesn't really want to be here.
Yeah. We will throw in what we can, Josh, to make the deal sweeter. Josh, Swain, and DGG. Like, we are willing to rebrand the show for him. And he can come on once a week.
What if he wants top billing? DGG and Josh and Swain.
I mean, I'm cool with that. I mean, that's something that you'll have to deal with because, I mean, you've been first this whole time, Josh. I'm used to being, in the back seat of the limo.
No. Just riding shotgun. We're both in the front seat.
I'm cool with that, man. DGG, Josh and Swain. We will rename the show.
Unlimited appearances, if he would like that as well.
I think that's our part to help.
He's welcome on the show anytime.
Yeah, it's our part to help.
David Gabriel Georges, you'll hear the question from Swain. He asked Austin Price earlier this week on this show about the level this recruitment of Tennessee's five-star running back target has reached.
Is DGG's recruitment the biggest recruitment since Nico?
I think it's bigger because Nico as a quarterback was off the board so much quicker. I mean, DGG's been coveted for far longer than Nico ever was before Nico committed, and we've now reached the official visit stage of the recruitment, and that's, again, kind of where we are with this whole thing. But, knowing that he's not planning to do anything until July 22nd, as of now, again, things can change, but as of now, that's what the date he has pegged this is an announcement down at Baylor. It's just there's not going to be a lot of information, and it's going to be a lot of speculation. Probably Ohio State side's going to feel really good, and Tennessee side's probably going to feel really good, and it's going to be, a blinking match. Who blinks first?
David Gabriel Georges on campus right now, a huge recruitment for Tennessee and going after the five-star running back from Baylor School. David did say he's got to stay a couple of years. Can't be a 1 year and transfer out if we're going to be changing the title of the show for David Gabriel Georges. Where he goes, he will plan to be for multiple years.
I don't think we are in any position to make demands here, Josh. We want his services, right? I think he has all the leverage here.
I think that's probably true.
Yeah, I think he has the leverage.
Chip says just write that letter, Swain. Make it happen.
Yeah, I don't think the letter's going to help, so move to plan B, renaming the show.
Michael in Illinois, that letter, Swain, could make the difference.
I don't think
the people believe.
I don't think it will.
He is on campus right now. It's the pitch from the coaching staff on how they plan to help David Gabriel Georges in college, get to the NFL, the role he'll play in the offense. That's a big part of the pitch right now with his official visit underway. We have 1 hour down, 2 to go on today's show. Join us at 865-656-9900 on Josh and Swain.
Full Send Golf.
You guys know how much I really, really love golf. Full Send Golf, 2v2. Me and VOD versus Big John and Kyle. Oh, it feels good to be back on the links with the boys.
Join the party on the golf course.
Back to golf in a big way. Now what, practice? Let's go hit the range.
I was like, let's go to the range.
We are headed to the golf course. Yo, you want to golf with us? No. You don't play golf? No. Try. We got to break par.
I'm very, very excited. You excited?
Yeah.
Full Send Golf. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
The A.G. Hines Company, a fourth-generation family business backed by more than 100 years of customer service serving all East Tennessee. That's a century's worth of knowledge in material application, concrete, masonry, waterproofing, stucco eaves, slate roofing, and manufactured stone veneer. They have you covered with name brands like Nudura, Drive It, and Spec Mix. No job is too big or too small. They have the expertise to assist in all your residential or commercial construction needs. The A.G. Hines Company, building materials since anyone can remember.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gates. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, and they'll bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, and wood fencing. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Knoxville area contractors, tired of suppliers who just don't get your business? Win Supply of East Tennessee HVAC is locally owned, contractor focused, and backed by national buying power. We proudly supply GE Appliances air and water solutions, giving you trusted HVAC products and dependable support. With GE Appliances and the Win Supply network behind us, you get strength, availability, and real partnership. Learn more at winsupplyinc.com or call 865-381-7680. Win Supply of East Tennessee HVAC, your local edge with national reach.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Frazier's Carpet One. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, ceramic, or anything else for the floor, Frazier's Carpet One makes it easy. With free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping, Frazier's makes it easy. With no money down and free financing for an entire year, Frazier's makes it easy. And as a fourth-generation family-owned business, you don't stay in business for 65 years unless you make it easy. So give us a call today at 546-4850 and let us come to you with free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping. Let us show you how easy it can be to transform one room or an entire home with beautiful, new, professionally installed flooring from Frazier's Carpet One.
Donate with Medic Regional Blood Center and receive an admission ticket to a Knoxville Smokies game. Valid for any 2026 game except June 20th. Donors also receive a Medic gift and coupons to GSM Rentals, Salsaritas, and Texas Roadhouse while supplies last. To reserve your time slot for donating, please call 865-524-3074 or visit medicblood.org. When you give local, you save local. Medic is the primary blood supplier for 24 hospitals and regional air transport services across 23 counties in East Tennessee and Southeast Kentucky.
At Cumulus Digital, we know that when it comes to marketing your business, local matters. No one understands this community better than the experts who actually live and work here. With Cumulus Digital, you get local insight backed by a national team of digital marketing experts that support thousands of businesses every month. It's local expertise with proven national experience. So visit cumulusdigital.com, fill out a short form, and let's get started.
Listen for details on Big Ticket. Brought to you by Food City, Certified Angus Beef, and Low T Center on WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, 99.1. The Sports Animal.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
Name a player in the NBA you would rather have with the ball in his hands late in the playoff game than Jalen Brunson. I would take Brunson over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I would take Brunson over Wemby. I would take Brunson over Luka. I would take Brunson over Giannis. I would take Brunson over Jokic. He is Captain Clutch. Another incredible performance in Game 1, leading the Knicks to a victory. I'm Nick Costa.
As a fitness coach, my active psoriatic arthritis can slow me down. With Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, I'm treating my skin and joint symptoms so I can keep moving. Skyrizi, a prescription-only injection for adults, helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And for those who have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible. With Skyrizi, there's no daily dosing. It's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZI to learn more.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us as we begin hour number 2 of today's show, heading into the weekend on this Friday afternoon. 865-656-9900 if you would like to join us. Jason Swain's here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. It's been another week for college athletics. Had a Senate hearing in the middle of the week, Swain. Nick Saban was there and made some comments that got a lot of attention. We've had talk of a potential Super League. We've had denial of talks of a Super League. We've had question of what would that even look like, who breaks away first, who should get it started, what about football versus basketball. So just another week in the world of college athletics, talking about what's going to happen in the future with a lot of different people having a lot of different opinions.
Collective bargaining. More and more reasons to head that direction. Let the players get paid. Let them get paid a lot of money. But make everybody work within the same budget and let them determine who they want to pay the most money to. Danny White continues to beat that drum. Chancellor Plowman has been right next to him, beating that same drum. You're hearing and seeing more people in the athletic arena, more ADs, say some of the same things. So it continues to make sense.
Some people do agree with what Nick Saban said, or at least the point of the message. Plenty of people have pointed to hypocrisy in their mind of
it is
Nick Saban being the one to say what he did, knowing his history, or at least what's believed to be his history at LSU and Alabama.
Yeah, but I got to get past that. I think we have to get past that. If someone else says the same thing that Nick Saban's saying, is it right or wrong? It would be right. So I think we get caught up on the fact that Nick Saban is saying it instead of someone else. Nick is one of the most credible voices in the sport because of how he won in multiple places. And so is he a hypocrite? Yeah, he sounds like one because this wasn't a problem when he was taking advantage of the loopholes and the rules and creating a competitive disadvantage for everybody else, and he was winning. But now that is more even, and coaches like him, in this case would be Kirby Smart, who's actively coaching, they don't have that same advantage that he had. And, it makes sense why Kirby was so vocal against all these changes happening. But again, the words that Nick Saban is speaking is not wrong. Like something needs to change, and it is going to affect other sports. It just will at some point. The price tag continues to rise with these rosters.
Yeah, one thing, if you disagree with Nick Saban on anything he said, you are more than within your right to disagree with him on something. He did not say that athletes should not be paid.
No, he didn't say
so
that.
He didn't say that. When he's talking about the risk to the non-revenue sports, the Olympic sports, that is very real.
It's real.
There is a real concern for those sports. We've talked about in the past some of the concern that Nick Saban had, and I think some other coaches had, in recognizing that athletes were paid before 2021, before the NIL rule changes. Spoiler here, there were athletes that were still getting paid.
Correct.
But not like this. So
Not like this.
When athletes were getting paid under the table, while that was against the rules, that did not bring risk to the other sports and their funding.
No.
So the risk is real. Now, is that the football players' problem?
It's not their problem.
Yeah.
It's the universities, it's the conferences, it's the NCAA. It's their responsibility to fix this.
Yeah.
They created it.
It's not Milan Momcilovic's fault that he's maybe going to get $6 million this year to play basketball. It's not Drew Harris's fault what he's going to make at Tennessee. It's not his responsibility to cover the cost for golf or swimming or track and field. Not those athletes' responsibility, but it is an important topic to get figured out. when we look into the future. Maybe that's not a concern for 2026 and 2027, but long term, with the cost that we've seen rise, and if they keep rising to build football and basketball rosters, because part of the conversation with football is, okay, it went from 10 to 20 to 40, and not many people think it's going to slow down. Alabama's AD, not AD, excuse me, but their general manager a month ago or so was talking about, 50, 60 million plus in the next year. Some point, maybe we're talking about a $100 million roster in college football. Money's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And it could cost other sports. So if you don't like hearing it from Nick Saban, I get it. But if Philip Fulmer were to say the same thing, or Rick Barnes were to say the same thing, and you agreed with them saying it, well, then the message is really what matters here
is
at this
most
point.
important thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Not the messenger, it's the message.
Mm-hmm.
It's the content that matters. And something does need to be done now before you get to a point where you can't do anything. And you see administrations suffer, gutting their staffs and people losing their jobs. So, I mean, you don't want to see that.
Yep. And then I also saw Andy Staples sharing earlier today. So we've had, again, the Senate hearing. We've had the bipartisan bill with Cruz and Cantwell. And then you had another politician come in. And Andy noted, okay, they can officially start trying to solve their own problems now. What one side wants won't pass the Senate. What another side is drawn up, it's not going to pass the House. So congrats on wasting all of that lobbying money. And that's part of the issue. And we were talking about our skepticism that exists with this bill that's in place, but actually getting it to create real change. We had David Ubben on from The Athletic yesterday, and the first thing he said about all these conversations is, I have skepticism. So I think that's Andy Staples here obviously has skepticism. So that's part of it as well. We have all these headlines and all these people talking, and very few people with a lot of confidence in getting anything done.
Players are like, hey, take y'all's time.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
We're good over here.
Why should the players want change? Why should they want to come to some CBA agreement when they have so much power and so much opportunity right now?
So much. So
yeah, if the players' associations in the NBA, Major League Baseball, and the NFL were given unlimited free agency, they would take it.
They would take it. Hey, I'm pretty sure the Dodgers players are not complaining about what's going on with baseball.
Yeah.
And the salaries there. Or Yankees players in the past. Not the player's job to fix it. But it is going to affect other athletes. You don't want to see that happen.
865-656-9900. Bruce in the text box before we open up the phone lines. I found Saban being hypocritical. It's rat poison.
Yeah, man, of course. Yeah, he's being hypocritical. But it's not wrong what he's saying.
Another text, universities can decide not to pay outrageous amounts, but they will not stick together. SEC versus the Big Ten.
Correct.
And you have the competition. If you know one school's paying something and you're not going to, well, you know you're going to lose to them.
Yep.
We'll go to the phone lines. We'll say hello to Michael on Josh and Swain. Hey, Michael, thanks for calling in. What's on your mind today? Michael.
Mikey.
Mike. I heard something there.
He can call back.
Yeah, we'll try again, Michael. 865-656-9900.
Maybe it's an idea. We had a good idea a couple of days ago. Maybe somebody wants to share an idea. They've been working on a plan to fix all this mess.
What was the good idea? Was it the letter to DGG or a different
No, it was the playoff. Remember the 2014?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, we had a new playoff plan.
Yeah, new playoff plan. So maybe this is a new idea, plan to handle all the craziness and chaos in college sports right now.
Yeah, John had the idea. Each conference would have 2 divisions. The division winners would automatically qualify. The conference champions would get the top 4 seeds in the college football playoff. Then you'd have another kind of play-in tournament to get to 16 teams.
Can I speak as a Tennessee fan here?
I would love to hear what you have to say as a Tennessee fan. You're an alum. You're a letter winner.
I don't mind the discussion. We can have the discussion about what's going on, what needs to go on, all that good stuff. And this is more of a responsibility for Chancellor Plowman and Danny White and Randy Boyd, because they are high-level administrators. But as a Tennessee fan, I'm just trying to beat Texas. I mean,
yeah.
I'm just trying to beat Alabama. I'm just trying to win at home against LSU. I'm just trying to get to the playoffs. Like that. I think a lot of Tennessee fans feel that way. Like, hey man, that's that stuff that's going on. It's big and it's important and it needs to be fixed and all that good stuff. But what about Texas and Alabama and LSU and get to these playoffs and winning double-digit games and put together a really good defense that can stop people on third down? What about offensively being able to score points and run the football and be competitive and on the road at night? Like what about that stuff? Can we do that? Can we do that first? Let's do that.
We'll continue the conversation. Jason Swain is a part of it. Shane asked, what is Swain doing on the air? Shouldn't he be on campus closing the deal with DGG? I imagine that they're currently listening to the show. I mean, what better way to entice David Gabriel Georges than with some quality sports talk radio in the middle of the afternoon?
Well, of course, they're sitting around with the radio on, listening to us. They travel to Knoxville to sit in a room to listen to Joshua Swain.
Why not?
That's part of their visit, right?
Right. We're on YouTube today as well, so stream live on the Sports Animal YouTube channel. David Gabriel Georges, the 5-star running back from Baylor School, the top target for Tennessee. He is on campus. We'll come back. We'll continue the conversation, inviting you to be part of it. 865-656-9900. Sitting next to VFL Jason Swain, I'm Josh Ward. We're presented by Junk Beyond on Josh and Swain.
They say the best things in life are free. Streaming 99.1, the Sports Animal proves it. Always on, always free.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Brogan Financial. Online at broganfinancial.com. Wealth management and retirement planning. Every day, the team at Brogan Financial works to pursue excellence in the service they offer their clients, the knowledge that they are able to provide to their clients, and the jobs they're able to do every day, partnering with clients to help them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. The team at Brogan Financial operates as a fiduciary. That means they have a responsibility to act solely in the best interest of the client. Jim Brogan and the team at Brogan Financial work every day to help clients. They help with a comprehensive plan. They can help build a plan for you that will focus on income planning, investment management, tax planning, estate and legacy planning, and healthcare planning. People you can trust to help you with your financial goals and your goals for your future. Learn more about Brogan Financial. Set up a meeting with the team at Brogan Financial to see how they can help you. Start online at broganfinancial.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Want to create a beautiful outdoor space? Call Tennessee Deck and Fence. We're your local deck and fence experts. We offer a no-pressure approach so you can relax as our team works with you to design a deck or fence that perfectly suits your needs and style. We use only the highest quality materials and expert craftsmanship to ensure a long-lasting, beautiful product. Call us today, 865-304-0955, or you can visit TennesseeDeckandFence.com for a free consultation. Let's create a backyard you're going to love.
Three-pointer in the air. Yes, sir. Give it go. Slam, sir. Tennessee basketball season ticket renewals are underway for Vol and Lady Vol Hoops. The deadline to renew season tickets is June 17th. Don't miss your chance to experience the exciting seasons ahead in Food City Center. Be a part of the rowdiest home court in the SEC. Renew your season tickets now before the June 17th deadline. More information at allvols.com.
When you're shopping for jewelry, there's only one place to shop, in my opinion, and that's TK Wheeler Jewelers, located on South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge, right there next to the Outback Steakhouse. You're going to get the finest selection of jewelry, over $2.5 million worth of diamonds, gold that never goes out of style, classic pearl necklace and earring sets, beautiful men's and women's watches, charms, multicolored gemstones. You get the drift, right? They've got everything you could possibly want, all at great prices. And what's really the separator, because there's a lot of great jewelry stores in town, but what sets TK apart is the shopping experience. It's 5-star every single time. You're going to be greeted. You're going to be welcomed. Anything you want to see. If you need a little space, they'll give you all the space you need, and they'll help you find the perfect gift for whoever you're shopping for. Maybe even you're shopping for yourself. And if you can't quite find exactly what you're looking for, you can sit down with TK and come up with a custom jewelry design. When you need jewelry, you need my jewelry store, TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out, just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
No job too big, no job too small.
Oh, great.
Repairs, installs, relax, we do it all.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call your Valley Plumbing professionals today at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com. That's valleyplumbingtn.com.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. 10 minutes from now, Ben McKee, Go Vols 24/7. If you're wondering what's going on with coaching change, transfer portal, who's coming back, what positions Josh Elander will target in the transfer portal to come in, Ben McKee, 10 minutes from now. Don't miss the conversation. We'll be with you until 3 o'clock. And we continue the conversation saying hello to Chris on Josh and Swain. Chris, thanks for hanging on. Good afternoon. What's on your mind today?
Hey, man. So, I love the show, by the way. I'm a first-time caller. I'm a Bama guy that lives in East Tennessee, have for years. And, just want to say, it seems kind of slanderous the way that everybody talks about Nick Saban now that he's retired and speculates on scandalous things. I mean, the guy was never caught once in any major NCAA violation, any recruiting violation, so aside from that, the other point I want to make is whether you like him or not, he's up there doing his best right now to, preserve the sport that he's loved, that he's dedicated pretty much his entire life to. And I just think that probably commands a little bit of respect. So I just had to call and kind of stick up for my guy. I'll hang up and listen to y'all's response. Appreciate you. I love the show.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you listening. Swain.
Chris, do you think Nick Saban recruited all those players and had all those good teams without paying players? Come on, man. We don't need to do this. We don't need to do that. Like we understand because we know everybody did it.
Mm-hmm.
You think Jeremy Pruitt came from Alabama and decided on his own that he was going to go from clean, squeaky Alabama football program and he's gonna get down and dirty at Tennessee? Yeah, it's time to get dirty at Tennessee, man. My whole career I've been squeaky clean, but now I'm about to change it up. I'm about to get down and dirty at Tennessee and start, paying players. Come on, man. Come on, Chris.
No, I don't have any issue with what Chris said other than let's acknowledge the reality of the situation. But Chris is standing up for his guy, which is also why those who don't like Nick Saban, because he was at Alabama. A lot of people lost at Nick Saban. They don't like him, so they're not going to side with him. So that, to me, just comes back to the fabric of college athletics, college sports.
And here's what I'm doing, Chris. I'm acknowledging that it's more important that what he is saying. The content is more important than the fact that he is the former coach of Alabama. Like, I do respect that he is trying to make it better because he really doesn't have to be doing what he's doing right now. He could be hanging out at the lake with his grandkids, maybe checking in on one of his Mercedes-Benz dealerships. I mean, he doesn't have to be dealing with Congress because I know that a lot of people probably wouldn't want to. And so, yeah, like I got respect for him doing what he's doing right now. But let's not sit here and pretend that he wasn't exploiting the system. And let's not pretend he was following all the rules because nobody was following the rules. You heard Jimbo Fisher, okay? You heard him. He worked for Nick Saban. We experienced Jeremy Pruitt. So that's the only problem I have with Chris's call. And I know you're a Bama fan, so you're going to try to protect stand up for your boy, Nick Saban. But come on, man. You can do that without insulting everybody's intelligence here.
Yeah.
Like, we know the dude was doing what he was doing. And it's okay. Like, it's okay because everyone did it. I think the worst part is denying it rather than admitting that it went on because it has gone on for decades.
Yeah.
We understand that. But
at the same time, I want to hear Nick Saban's opinion on the current setup, makeup, and future of college athletics.
And I'm rooting for him as a fan of college football to make some progress. Like, I don't even look at him as the former coach of Alabama right now. I look at him as someone who is a respectable figure, a credible figure that could invoke some change. I'm not letting my bias get in the way just because, he is making points that are true. Like, I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, there's a problem. Nick Saban has said it. Our AD has said it. Our coach has said it. Everybody has said it. I'm not going to just point the finger at Nick Saban just because he used to beat Tennessee up when he was a head coach of Alabama. I ain't stupid. I'm not doing that. But again, everybody was bending the rules.
Now, Chris mentioned at the beginning and end of the call how often he likes to listen, how much he likes the show.
Yeah, love that.
Love that and appreciate that, genuinely. So I will ask you, Swain, knowing that, do you intend to be more polite in your comments about the Alabama Crimson Tide moving forward?
Why would I be polite? He was listening to it when I wasn't polite. I'm sure he listens to it because it's real. And I would hate to disappoint Chris.
Swain is going to keep it real.
I don't want to disappoint Chris.
No, yeah, don't let him down.
Today, moving forward, I'm going to keep being me. Yeah, I'm keep being me. The truth is the truth, man. Nick Saban is doing some good work right now.
Okay,
but
so the truth is you respect Nick Saban. The truth in how you feel about Alabama is?
The same as always been. But let's not pretend like Nick Saban squeaky clean was a head coach. Like,
sure.
We get it. And honestly, dude, I kind of respect how he was able to do it and not get caught. He was a genius. He was a genius, man. Like, come on. This man, Jeremy Pruitt, came from Alabama. You think he came from Alabama following all the rules and he just decided, yeah, man, I was at Alabama and learned everything from Nick Saban, where they did everything the right way and never cheated and won. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to cheat. And hopefully that will get me the same results at Tennessee. No, he did what he did his whole career, what he learned how to do at multiple stops. And he tried to do it here as a head coach, and he failed because he's a sloppy cheater. Nick Saban is not at Alabama.
Yeah,
allegedly.
when the details came out about what Jeremy Pruitt and some staff members were doing while he was Tennessee's head coach, Saban, I don't know if Saban's using emojis, but Lane and Kirby and Jimbo, they were probably all texting each other facepalm emojis. What are you doing, Jeremy?
What are you doing, man? That's not how we did it at Alabama.
We'll continue the conversation. What is Josh Elander doing heading toward year 2 as Tennessee's head baseball coach? We'll ask Ben McKee of GoVols 24/7 when we come back. 90 minutes to go today on Josh and Swain.
It's Big Ticket, sponsored by Food City, certified Angus beef and low T center.
10-5, yeah, baby, touchdown.
You could win season tickets to the following: UT football, UT men's basketball, women's basketball, baseball, softball, or the Ice Bears.
Shot, score!
Listen for where we'll be broadcasting, show up and register, and become a finalist. And at the end of the show, you could be one of 2 selected finalists. The grand prize drawing will be held at the Southern Life Expo in July. Complete details on our website at 991thesportsanimal.com. It's Big Ticket, sponsored by Food City Certified Angus Beef and Low T Center, on your station for Tennessee Sports 99.1.
It's the place for sports.
The Sports Animal.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
In the NHL last night, the Carolina Hurricanes rallied from a 2-goal deficit with less than 10 minutes remaining to stun the Vegas Golden Knights 4-3 in overtime and tie the Stanley Cup final at 1 game apiece. It is the first time since 1944 that a team has won a Stanley Cup final game when trailing by 2 goals or more in the final 10 minutes of regulation. Game 3 is tomorrow in Vegas. Major League Baseball games for your Friday night: 6:45, White Sox visit the Phillies. Tigers take on the Mariners. 7 o'clock, Red Sox visit the Yankees. Blue Jays host the Orioles. Marlins get the Rays. Braves host the Pirates at 7:15. At 8:15, the A's visit the Astros. Cardinals host the Reds. Rangers get the Guardians. Royals visit the Twins. 8:40, Rockies host the Brewers. 9:45, Mets visit the Padres. Diamondbacks take on the Nationals. The Dodgers get the Angels at 10. The NBA Finals continue tonight with Game 2 in San Antonio. Knicks lead the series 1-0. Tip-off is set for 8:30. I'm Joel Silverberg.
I'm VFL Charles Davis, and it's
92 days until
it's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
Golf season is here, and an eagle awaits you at Sevierville Golf Club. The very best golf in the beautiful Smoky Mountains is ready for you. 2 18-hole championship courses with breathtaking views, unique layouts, and pristine enough to be named the best maintained public golf course in all of Tennessee. All of this makes for a round of golf you won't soon forget. So challenge your with all the elements of rolling hills, water, sand, and quick greens. Visit SeviervilleGolfClub.com to book your tee time or to learn more about memberships. Sevierville Golf Club, an eagle awaits you.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets, increasing life expectancies, and the ever-changing economic system that surrounds personal finance. Hi, this is Jim Brogan, and at Brogan Financial, we serve our clients in helping them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. Visit us online at broganfinancial.com to learn more about how to take control of your financial future.
Truck drivers, are you looking for a job with daily home time? Bring your driving career to Midwest Logistics Systems, where you can get home more often and experience a more rewarding driving career. MLS drivers enjoy predictable Monday through Friday schedules on out and back daily routes with drop and hook automotive freight. Plus, MLS offers competitive pay and benefits, paid time off, and performance bonuses. Find a driving career that matches your needs. Visit MidwestLogisticsSystems.com today.
Shh, here she comes. Surprise! They sent a duplicate shipment to your flower shop. Now you have to pay for 1,000 extra carnations. Also, there's a beehive outside your store, and they're super aggressive. There's thousands of them.
Progressive knows small business owners usually don't like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise, saving 13% on commercial auto insurance when you pay in full.
Also, the egg salad you just ate was expired. Gross.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Big color, bigger savings. Sherwin-Williams Super Sale is here. Get 40% off paints and stains June 5th through the 11th with prices starting at $30.89. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
A.G. Hines Company. For more than 100 years, since great-grandfather Albert Hines first opened the doors back in 1920, the best construction companies East Tennessee have used their building materials. But when it comes to your do-it-yourself projects, they're also the best first stop you can make thanks to their prices, selection of tools, and their experience. Visit their century-old business on Hines Street in downtown Knoxville. For 4 generations, they've been the area's most trusted supplier with building materials and tools. A.G. Hines Company. Building materials since anyone can remember.
How can I help you?
Live agent?
How can I help you?
Live agent!
Stop talking to robots and start talking to Cumulus Digital. When you have questions about your business, you shouldn't have to settle for a virtual person. You need a real local marketing expert who knows your streets and your neighbors. We're right here. For personal service and proven results, visit cumulusdigital.com, fill out the form, and connect to a real person.
Are you a collector? Sports or Pokemon cards, jerseys, signed Tennessee memorabilia, or whatever keepsake you're looking for can all be found at East Tennessee's #1 collectible home at Collectibles and More. Find your next man cave showpiece at our new upgraded location in Alcoa behind Texas Roadhouse in La Follette, or coming soon to Jefferson City. Collectibles and More has any new rare item you've been looking for and can find any piece you can fathom. Listen for the next Vol signing coming soon, and until then, get by the best collectibles experience anywhere. Get in the game this season and every season at Collectibles and More.
This report is sponsored by Capital One. Earn unlimited double miles on every purchase with the Capital One Venture X business card. Big purchasing power means you can spend more and earn more. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
We're still looking at beautiful conditions for your Friday with mostly sunny skies and high temperatures in the mid-80s. Heading into your weekend, we'll continue to see that temperature warm up with the mid to upper 80s as your forecast high, with cloud cover increasing. Partly cloudy skies can be expected. We'll start to see the chances of rain returning Sunday afternoon. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Megan Dusmall.
At Ingalls, we know the ever-present struggle of what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingalls Table. It's all waiting for you at ingalls-markets.com. Ingalls. Low prices. Love the savings.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Next to Jason Swain, I'm Josh Ward. Doing a little stalking of The Rock on campus. They have a live stream online. Saw David Gabriel Georges stop by. They have Welcome DGG, number 0, painted on The Rock. The Welcome Home part of the message is written in French. So Welcome Home DGG, with a big power T, number 0 on The Rock. David Gabriel George's 5-star running back on campus.
Do you feel weird right now?
Well, I asked you this. I screenshotted it to potentially post on Twitter, and I wondered, is that weird doing that? I mean, I'm saying out loud that I did it, but is that a weird thing to post, a screenshot of The Rock live stream on Twitter?
What did I say? I told you.
I think you confirmed that I'm weird, but I don't know if it was related to the post.
Man, you're a good mind reader. Really good mind reader, man. You're in the wrong profession.
Mm. Yeah, maybe I can be a mentalist like Oz Perlman.
Hey, man. He is amazing.
Yeah. Now, Pablo Torre did an episode that I thought was a little odd, but that's getting off track. David Gabriel Georges on campus, top target. Running back from Baylor School, 5-star prospect, Tennessee versus Ohio State.
All right. All right, DGG. Let's make it happen.
Right now, we say hello to Ben McKee, GoVols247.com. He knows the importance of David Gabriel Georges for Tennessee football, and he knows what's going on as a lot's happening right now, Ben, with Tennessee's baseball offseason, which is underway. We'll kind of go backwards. What did you think yesterday of the news with Josh Elander announcing he's making a change with the pitching coach position? Josh Reynolds, who had been on campus for 2 seasons, 1 season in the position as head pitching coach after replacing Frank Anderson when he went to San Francisco. But that news yesterday and what that means for Tennessee moving forward.
Yeah, I thought it was a good move, a bold move, but a good one, and probably the right one. I know a lot of fans felt like it was something that absolutely had to happen, and they're probably right. I would argue, though, that he maybe wasn't as bad as it seemed at times. I don't know that he had a lot to work with based off of the roster construction the last 2 years, but at the end of the day, the pitching was not good enough this year, and there weren't very many pitchers who got better over the course of the season, and Josh Reynolds was Tony Vitello's pick to replace Frank Anderson. He was not Josh Elander's pick, and I don't know that Josh Reynolds was necessarily the best fit for Josh Elander's staff. So at the end of the day, it's obviously a results-based business, and the results were far from what they needed to be. So a bold decision in the sense that Elander was willing to make a move so quickly after year one. I think that's something that we learned about from Elander this year, is that he is not afraid to make a move if he feels like they need to move, whether it ends up being the right one or the wrong one. I think that's a good trait to have as a CEO. So it was bold in that sense, but probably the right move for sure.
What do you think the players' reactions were when they heard about Reynolds being let go, and what about recruits who are looking to stand on the mound for Tennessee? What do you think their reactions are?
Yeah, I don't, at least in terms of the ones that were on campus, I don't know that they were super thrilled about it, because say what you will about Josh Reynolds from the X's and O's standpoint and developmental standpoint, the players that I have heard from really enjoyed working with Josh Reynolds, and some key guys credit him for adjustments that they made along the way this season, and appreciated how hands-on Reynolds was with them after, quite frankly, Frank Anderson was not very hands-on with the guys. So a lot of players appreciated that. And Frank, as we all know, this was a common conversation this time of year, the last several years under Tony Vitello, is when is Frank Anderson going to retire? And it always felt right around the corner. And because of that, he had kind of taken a step back in recruiting. And Josh Reynolds was actually handling a lot of the recruiting for Frank before he was promoted and after Frank left. So I would imagine recruits feel the same way. I have not talked to any individually, but I do know that Josh Reynolds was well liked. So I don't think the news was going to be taken well. But at the end of the day, these guys know that they're going to be put in positions to succeed, and Josh Elander is going to go out and make the best hire possible. And there's plenty of opportunity at Tennessee for innings next year, and I think that, along with how Tennessee baseball players are taken care of, is plenty enough reason to stick out a pitching coach change.
We're talking to Ben McKee, GoVols247.com. Who has been most notable, do you think, of players entering the transfer portal planning to leave Tennessee and head elsewhere?
It's going to sound bad, but I don't know that there's really been a massive loss for Tennessee in the portal. There's certainly been some notable ones, though. Jay Abernathy, probably the most notable, because I do think there's a lot of potential in that baseball player. It just never clicked for him at Tennessee, and he was given ample opportunity to take a job and run with it this year and just wasn't able to do so. So my buddy Will Heflin, I think he has used the best word. There's just a couple of disappointing transfers, not in the sense of they're surprising or it's the wrong move that they're leaving on the player or Tennessee side. It's just disappointing that it didn't work out. It's disappointing that Braden Krenzel didn't work out. It's disappointing that Jay Abernathy, Chris Newstrom didn't work out. You certainly understand Tennessee moving on from those guys, or those guys seeking more playing time elsewhere. But like Newstrom and Krenzel, you saw their potential as a freshman, and it just didn't click as sophomores. And for different reasons, Krenzel's was all baseball, while Newstrom was just in the doghouse all year long. And couldn't carve out a role, and he's wasting his talent, unfortunately. And Abernathy just couldn't get going, like I just talked about. So nothing like too surprising or something that's just going to really hurt Tennessee's chances of being a good team, a better team next year. But certainly some guys that you wish would have panned out better. And there's even like a freshman or two, like an Ethan Moore, Cash Williams, and Evan Hankins, who it wouldn't be surprising if we look up in 3 years and they're a good college baseball player elsewhere. But we don't live in that world anymore where guys are willing to sit around and develop. They want to go somewhere they can play now.
What's the most important position to address outside of pitcher and making sure the bullpen is straight? Is there a position on the field that's, I guess, more important than others right now, addressing the portal?
It is certainly pitching because of how important that position is. But outside of pitching, I would probably say the outfield. I think catcher is the spot they're best positioned at right now, no pun intended, with Stone Lawless and Trent Grindlinger already indicating that they are going to come back, and sounds like there's a good chance that Levi Clark is back as well. So you're going to be loaded at that catcher spot. Now they'll have to sort out some things positionally, like where does Trent Grindlinger play? Where does Levi Clark play? How much do they catch? Do they prioritize catching for each of those guys? Especially Stone is draft eligible this year, but Levi and Trent, their draft year is next year. And like if you're Trent Grindlinger, you don't want to be a DH all year long. You want to have some positional value. And same with Levi. Now I think he showed that with his ability to play first or catcher this year and did both really well and made a great jump defensively. I did not expect him to be as good defensively as he ended up being. So you're set at catcher, you're set at first base. I think there might be a chance they're set at shortstop. I think there's a chance Manny Marin is back, which I never really took into consideration because he's draft eligible, and I just kind of always assumed that he would sign in the draft. But it feels like people close to him feel like he needs another year of development. So if he is indeed back for another year, that's obviously a huge thing for Tennessee because that's outside of pitcher, the most important position on the field, and you would have an experienced shortstop and a guy with a ton of talent who has a lot more potential to tap into, especially if he can have a great offseason physically. So you still need to replace Henry Ford. Blake Grimmer's probably going to sign in the draft, so you probably need to add an infielder or two. Maybe you're looking at adding a third baseman and a middle infielder, but outfield is where they're really going to have to make some things shake out, I think, just because you're losing Reese Chapman the graduation in right field. Garrett Wright looks like he's going to sign in the draft. Chris Newstrom's portaling. Jay Abernathy's gone. We'll see what happens with Tyler Myatt. It does seem like Blaine Brown is going to be back. So you've got one guy that you can plug into the outfield, but and Nate Eisfelder, he has not indicated whether he's back or not, but the freshman should be able to compete for right field next year. So you have some pieces, but not a lot of depth in the outfield. And I don't believe there's any coincidence that their first visitor yesterday was an outfielder. The visitor, Jake Souders, I believe is the name from Sanford. I'm told it went really, really well. We'll see if Tennessee can get that one across the finish line because they need to add some bodies out in the outfield, both from a production standpoint and a depth standpoint.
So, Ben, what are you paying attention to next, maybe over the next few days to the next week of what's on your radar to watch for with Tennessee baseball?
DGG. Oh wait, you said Tennessee baseball. I'm looking to see kind of who they bring in, especially on the pitching side of things for visits. I don't think they have to overhaul the pitching staff like maybe it felt like they needed to at times. They have a lot of intriguing prospects, talent, but it's about finding the right voice for those guys, finding the right pitching coach. Because if you can find the pitching coach that clicks with them, they have multiple guys coming back that have a ton of potential. And I mean, you could be talking about one of the best pitching staffs in the SEC next year if you get that hire right and they develop this offseason. But even with them having some bodies that they're able to bring back that they're excited about and think that they can be good pitchers in this league, they still need to add more talent. They still need to add more depth. And when you hear names associated with Tennessee, it seems like 9 times out of 10 right now, it's a pitcher. So I know Josh Elander is very motivated going into this offseason, and I think he is certainly motivated to correct what went wrong on the pitching side this year. And so I'm very curious to see, A, who is he going to hire as a pitching coach, and B, Which pitchers are they trying to bring in? Because they're flirting with some big names in the portal, but can they truly become a target and get them to campus on a visit? So those are kind of the things I'm looking for. And there's some other decisions we're waiting on. Like I mentioned, Tyler Myatt, Brady Frederick, the relief pitcher who didn't necessarily pan out in SEC play, Blaine Brown, Levi Clark. When do those guys announce, if they announce anything? So quite a bit of roster movement left that we're trying to keep track of.
Josh Elander just wrapped up his first season as Tennessee's head coach, and now this is actually his first offseason as the head coach, considering the timing when he replaced Tony Vitello in the position. So there's a lot happening, and Ben McKee is covering it at GoVols247.com. Tons of Tennessee baseball coverage there, and the name he mentioned that everybody's keeping an eye on, David Gabriel Georges, DGG. They'll have you covered there at GoVols247.com. Ben, we appreciate the time and all the insight. Always great to have you on, and hopefully we talk to you again soon. Thank you.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great weekend.
Thanks, Ben. Ben McKee, GoVols247.com on the Stanley Fencing Gates hotline. Yeah, Josh Elander's not just sitting around. Not that anybody expected him to, but trying to correct what he saw that went wrong this year.
I like it. I mean, I like that he is proactive. And I mean, you got guys that you like in this business, and, you don't want to fire folks. And, you certainly get to know them as a person and their families and things like that. But business is business, and this is a results-based business. And if the results are not helping your team win, then you got to make a change. And I wish Coach Reynolds the best moving forward. But I hope that Elander now makes the right decision, because the most important move is replacing him, not firing him.
Yeah.
Anytime you fire a coach, that's the easy part out of the two. Now you have to replace him and make sure that the replacement is better. And so that's the next hardest thing for Josh Elander to make sure that he's able to do.
865-656-9900 to join us as we head into the next segment, final segment of hour number 2, with you until 3 o'clock this afternoon, presented by Junk Me Gone on Josh and Swain.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Why wait for the weekend? At Twin Peaks, they're serving scratch food and pouring quality cocktails every day after dark. Come by the lodge and experience the best late night in the league. Today, tomorrow, or any other day of the week. We'll see you at Twin Peaks. Did you forget about spring cleaning? Now's the time to clear out the garage, shed, or spare room. Junk Be Gone has dumpsters in stock and offers same-day delivery. Rent any 15-yard dumpster in June and get 2 days free. Perfect for remodels or roof replacements. Their dumpster rentals include up to 2 tons of debris. Give them a buzz at 865-675-JUNK. Junk Be Gone, proudly the #1 junk removal company for 20 years. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal.
Stanley Fence, East Tennessee's leader in gates and fencing. Need security or style? Stanley Fence has got it all. Automatic gates, access control systems, and custom estate gate designs built in-house for speed and quality. From aluminum and chain link to BOCA code-compliant pool fencing, Stanley Fence stocks it all. No long wait times. And right now, they'll beat any price on commercial cantilever slide gates. Call 865-254-3844 or visit StanleyFence.com today. Stanley Fence, family-owned, operated, and the first name in fencing.
Truck drivers, are you looking for a job with daily home time? Bring your driving career to Midwest Logistics Systems, where you can get home more often and experience a more rewarding driving career. MLS drivers enjoy predictable Monday through Friday schedules on out and back daily routes with drop and hook automotive freight. Plus, MLS offers competitive pay and benefits, paid time off, and performance bonuses. Find a driving career that matches your needs. Visit MidwestLogisticsSystems.com today.
Looking to grow your business? If you want to reach passionate sports fans across Tennessee, 99.1 The Sports Animal is your perfect With exclusive coverage of the Tennessee games, plus daily talk shows you can have originating at your place of business featuring your favorite host. Sports Talk with John and Vince from 6 to 9 a.m. Eric Ainge and Brian Rice, 9 to noon. Josh and Swain from noon to 3. And Tyler and Will from 3 to 7 p.m. When our hosts endorse your business, it pays dividends. Connect with highly dedicated sports fans tuned in throughout the day for game insights, hot takes, and local buzz. Advertising on 99.1, The Sports Animal, means more visibility, more brand awareness, and more customers walking through your door. Reach your goals. Grow your business. Contact Kimberly Parker today by texting the word business to 865-656-9900. Business to 865-656-9900. Let's make your brand a part of the game.
Do you have a house that's causing you stress and need to sell it fast? Then keep listening. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me, 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether your house is in perfect condition or falling apart, I'll buy it. Behind on payments, I'll buy it. Tenants not paying rent, I'll buy it. Facing foreclosure, I'll buy it. No repairs, no banks, no fees, and no commissions. We can close in as little as 1 week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. 865-656-9900. So David Gabriel Georges watch is on this weekend. Not that he's planning to make an announcement because that is scheduled for late next month, but he is on his official visit right now. Swain, the Tennessee message boards, I'm sure, are going to be talking about David Gabriel Georges this weekend and probably every day.
As they should.
Well, VolQuest made message board geniuses.
Oh, man.
And there was an idea of how to get DGG.
All right.
You ready for this?
That's right.
The Post says if we all pitched in $10, we could land DGG. Writing, if everyone active here, which is probably around 2,500 people, pitched in just $10, that would be $2.5 million. Add that to the already set-aside amount, and it'd be a lock. There's one problem.
Hold on, man. Let me pull out my calculator here. That don't sound right.
Yeah, feel free to calculate, Swain.
Let me, hold on. Do those numbers again.
2,500 people.
2,500 people, even though there's way more than that on Vol.
Yeah, I think there's more.
How
but
much?
each pitching in a crisp $10 bill.
Crisp. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure Venmo, Cash App, PayPal would all be suggested as well.
Just $10,
but
right?
$10 per person, 2,500 people total. Swain, does that equal $2.5 million?
Not quite.
No? What do we get to? 250,000?
No.
Still not there yet, huh?
No, which would not be enough to land a player like DGG. With the number that I have here on my calculator.
Yeah, what do you got?
You can't even sign a kicker with this amount.
No, I think if they sit down this weekend and say, David, we want to make sure you know how much you want, that you're wanted.
We love you. We paint the rock for you.
The fans have come together, and they have upped our offer by $25,000.
Yeah, $25,000. Whatever Ohio State's offering, we will smack a $25,000 increase on that.
Yeah. By the way, not to scoff at $25,000 because if somebody offered me that, I would be very interested in it. But I think that's going to come. I think that's going to come a little short of this poster's goal of an extra $2.5 million. But you know you've made it as a message board poster when you make it on Message Board Geniuses on social media. We'll come back.
Yeah, those people will need to donate $1,000 apiece.
Tennessee might need to call the Haslams and say, we might actually need a little more for the academic side based on these numbers. 865-656-9900. Thanks for being with us. Next to an alum, Jason Swain. I'm one as well from the University of Tennessee. We have another hour to go on today's show on Josh and Swain.
Do you have a house and you need to sell it fast, but you just don't know how to make it happen? I have a solution. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me 7 days a week at 865-500-3711. Every week I work with homeowners who want a simple way to sell their house without fixing it up or waiting months for a buyer. We buy houses as is for cash, and you pick a closing date that works for you. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether it's pretty or ugly, I'll buy it. If you're ready to sell your house fast and move on, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Bourbon and Beyond, the world's largest bourbon food and music festival, takes over Louisville, Kentucky this September, featuring performances from Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Hootie and the Blowfish, Cheap Trick, Counting Crows, and dozens more. You could win a trip for two with a 5-night hotel stay, $1,500 cash for your travel, and a pair of 4-day Mint VIP passes. Listen weekdays for the national text keywords. Prize provided by Danny Winmer Presents, powered locally by Sergeant Pepperoni Pizza. Details at 991thesportsanimal.com.
Your home isn't just where life happens, it's where it begins. At Red Door Homes, they make building your dream home simple with over 30 customizable floor plans for your land, all with transparent pricing and a full 10-year structural warranty for peace of mind that lasts. New this year, Red Door has developments in Hardin Valley, Maryville, Alcoa, and North Knoxville, closer than ever to where you want to live. Red Door Homes, built for life, built for you. Learn more at reddoorhomestm.com.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
Tired of your mattress sagging in the middle already? Most mattresses today are one-sided, and once that foam breaks down, that dip is there for good. At Brothers Bedding, they still build mattresses the right way. Everyone is handcrafted two-sided, so you can flip it, rotate it, and get twice the life out of your mattress. And if it ever does dip, you're protected with a warranty of up to 20 years. This month only, upgrading is easier than ever. Free pickup, free delivery, and they offer 0% financing. Stop throwing money at disposable mattresses. Visit the Brothers Bedding Factory showroom today and sleep better tonight.
His Security Technology, your one-stop shop for all your security and technology needs. We offer state-of-the-art security systems to protect your home or business, as well as cutting-edge technology solutions to enhance your daily life. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing top-quality service and support. Contact His Security Technology today to learn more about how we can help you stay protected and connected. 865-474-9495 or visit hissecurity.com. In God we trust, all others we monitor.
Hi, I'm Andy, owner of Mo's Shingles. I'm our only estimator, which means we don't pay sales commissions. That can save you thousands. If you want the best roof with the best warranty at the best price, call Mo's Shingles, 770-0506.
Listen for details on Big Ticket. Brought to you by Food City, Certified Angus Beef, and Low T Center on WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, 99.1. The Sports Animal.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
The New York Knicks took Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Karl Anthony Towns was the key for the game for New York. Karl Anthony had 18 points and 12 rebounds. The most important thing Cat did in Game 1 was be physical with Victor Wembanyama on the defensive end. If the Knicks continue to get a performance like they did in Game 1 from Karl Anthony Towns, the Knicks will win this series. I'm Chris Black.
David is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years, and I'm from Flowery Branch, Georgia. When I first started taking Prevagen, I noticed stuff just seemed to come together and fit like a jigsaw puzzle. When I have customers come in, I recommend Prevagen. Number one, because it's safe and effective, does not require a prescription. And I've been taking it quite a while myself, and I know it works. I wouldn't recommend something like Prevagen if I didn't think it was worth it because it works so good for me. And I love it when the customers come back in and tell me, David, that really works so good. Makes my day.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome in hour number 3 of Josh and Swain. We have 1 hour to go. Swain, by my math, a little less than 55 minutes actually remaining in the show. We'll invite your calls and text at 865-656-9900. David Gabriel George is the headliner for the weekend, on campus now, visiting Tennessee.
Yep, he is on campus, my man, making the rounds. Looking forward to seeing him wear the orange next year. Question is, what number is he going to wear, Josh? That's the question.
Well, in recruiting, despite whatever anybody else is wearing, I would tell David Gabriel Georges he gets to wear what he wants to, except for numbers that are retired. I can't promise him Peyton Manning's number, but he wears number 0 at Baylor. Ethan Davis wears that number currently. What's going to be the 5-year rule? Is that happening? Where are we?
Sure, Josh, we're getting there. He's getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there. 5-year plan.
Yeah, I don't want to go too far into it, but I can promise you this. If I'm Josh Heupel, the jersey number is not going to cost me David Gabriel Georges. He will.
Absolutely not. Dude, I remember when I was a freshman and me and Turk McBride was, sitting around talking, and both of us had our jersey numbers in the store, and it wasn't because of us. Well, anything that we did.
Right.
And number 1 was in the stores, and we were like, yeah, man, that's cool. And 15 was the number that he initially wore, and it's because of Kelly Washington.
Right.
We're like, yeah, man, how cool is that, man? Our jersey's in the store, man. That's awesome. And then he had a meeting with Coach Fulmer. And then he wore 90. I was like, dang, man, they took your number. I wonder who they gave it to. Sinclair Cannon.
Okay.
Is who they gave it to. And it might be time, if it gets to that point, where you bring on Ethan Davis. Hey, Ethan, man, we love you. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. We love you. Let's talk about this NIL deal you got right here. Hey, you just had a great year for us. And, you know, you can go to the NFL if you want to, but if you want to come back, here's a number that we're going to pay you, and we're going to need that number from you, too.
Here's the number we're going to pay you, and here's the new number you're going to wear on your jersey.
You can have any number you want that's not retired, but we're going to need that number 0.
We can even talk about some of your current teammates' numbers. We might take another teammate's number, but it won't be DGG's number.
We got to have 0 from you, Ethan. We got to have 0 from you. Just simple as that.
We'll continue to talk recruiting. He's not the only player on campus, by the way. Malik Howard is an important target, tight end from Oak Ridge. Quarterback Derek Baker, who Tennessee will continue to recruit. He's committed to Tennessee, has other opportunities, Georgia with a recent offer. But David Gabriel George is no doubt the headliner this weekend. We begin the hour going to the phone lines. We say hello to Michael. Michael, thanks for calling in. Good afternoon. What's on your mind today, Michael?
Hey, good afternoon, guys. I'd like to address this narrative that's being adopted that Kirby and Saban are the best at being the bag man, and the irony of Saban going to Capitol Hill and trying to say, hey, it's time to put some guardrails on the Wild Wild West. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys were handing out bags of cash. So I just think it's really hypocritical and ironic that you guys are trying to throw shade on Kirby and Saban. It sounds like, and Swain, maybe you can weigh in on this because you played. It sounds like everybody's been doing it for years. If you really want to, take off the emperor's clothes, it's just Georgia and Bama didn't get caught, and Tennessee did.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, Swain said that.
Everybody cheated. Everybody was bending the rules. They were just really good at not getting caught. And Jeremy Pruitt was stupid and terrible at not getting caught. He was sloppy. He was messy, and he got caught. That was the joke. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks, fellas. I just want to make that clarification. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michael.
Everybody bent the rules. Everybody did things they weren't supposed to do. Nick Saban was allowed for his coaches to go to the NFL, though. The coaches they got in trouble, they just magically went to the NFL and nothing happened. Other schools got hammered. That's a real thing. Like that happened. I'm not mad at any school for cheating at all. I'm not one that's upset that a school was able to pay a player more than us and we didn't get him. I used to be a recruit. I respect it. Hey, man, kudos to you, my man. In the moment, I was upset that we just didn't do it. That was the only emotion I had. Like, dang, man, regret. I wish we would have done a better job of landing a player and not getting caught cheating, because obviously everyone did it. So I will repeat my stance on Nick Saban. I hope he's successful at Capitol Hill. I'm rooting for him to say some things that can move the needle to provoke some change. I don't look at him as the former coach of Alabama and deny what he's saying is right. I look at him as someone who is a credible ambassador of college football that is going up there and speaking on behalf of college athletics, college football, that's making some really good points. Is he a hypocrite in some of the things that he's saying? Yes. Yes, he is. But that's okay, because the bigger picture is more important here. It's way more important than pointing the finger and going, you can't say that because you did this when you was at Alabama. Who cares? I don't care. I care about the overall long-term health of college football. That's what I care about.
We did get asked in the text box how much you got paid.
Nothing, and I'm still upset about it. I didn't get paid anything. The reason why I didn't get paid anything is because I handled my recruitment by myself. And back then, the way you pay a player under the table is you deal with the parent. You deal with a grown-up because the grown-up knows how to keep their mouth closed. You don't hand the money straight to a recruit. Of course they're going to run and blab their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So because I handled it myself, I was never offered money blatantly. But I know if I would have asked, I would have gotten it. So I kick myself all the time like, dang, I should have said something. Should have asked because I would have gotten it. But no, I didn't get paid anything. I got some perks here and there that were probably illegal, but it wasn't from Tennessee. But I didn't get paid any money. And that's the truth. I didn't fall in the helmet or paid any money.
Did you ever hear anything about Auburn paying players?
Yes. I did.
Okay.
But I didn't pay me anything. What else you want to know?
Do you want to know what I really want to know?
Yeah, sure.
I don't mean anything negative or mean here.
So it's about to be negative and mean? So bring it on. Bring on the negativity and the meanness. Josh, what you got?
Why, after David Gabriel Georges took his picture in front of the rock that was painted for him, it said, "Welcome home, DGG," did they immediately paint over that?
Who was they?
Some people on campus.
I saw one person with a paint roller.
Right.
And I was like, and I'm watching the live feed. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, it's people with lanyards. I don't know them.
What are you doing, lady?
I don't know their department or anything, but it's been painted over with the message, "Middle School Band Camp 2026."
We need to have a meeting.
I got love for the band and band camp. I'm talking immediately after DGG walks away, they just paint right over it and put up Middle School Band Camp 2026. So if he goes back by, he's going to see the rock like, "Oh, so you already painted over my name, huh? That was quick." They didn't even make it the first 24 hours of the visit.
Well, David, I mean, the truth is anybody can paint the rock at any time. So, anyone can do it.
Yep. That is true.
But you understand how serious I am about Tennessee football, don't you?
Are we talking about you?
Jason Swain?
Jason Swain, yeah.
You
Pretty
do
serious
understand
about
how
it,
serious I am.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with a recruit like DGG coming in, there will be a campus email that will be sent to all departments.
Yeah, I'm not trying to start anything here. I watched that live. We acknowledged I was being a little bit creepy, pulling up the live stream of the rock, and we saw DGG getting his picture in front of it.
No,
and
dude.
We continued to monitor. And
no, it's not creepy, man. I miss these days, Josh.
This is a little old school, isn't it?
Yeah, I miss these days, man. Like this feels great.
Feels like a real recruitment.
Yeah, man. Like we over here watching a live stream of DGG taking pictures in front of the rock with a message for him. This feels like recruiting the way it's supposed to be. This is nostalgic, man. I'm not going to apologize for being a creeper here.
You know what? You're right. I'm with you.
Yeah. Let's not apologize.
This is the way it used to be.
This is the way it's supposed to be.
The good old days.
It's supposed to be this way, Josh.
Yeah. He's going to make money no matter what.
Exactly.
He's going to make a ton at Ohio State, a ton of money at Tennessee.
This stuff like this, it used to matter.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Josh, if he drives by, he sees middle school band camp, it ain't going to move the needle, dude. It's about those dollars. It's about him having his number. It's about the offense. Before, maybe this would have moved the needle. It ain't going to move the needle right now. But at the same time, I'm like, hey, man, you do realize this is the number one dude on the board, right?
Yeah, this isn't a recruit.
Like
this is the recruit.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to bringing in a professional painter to paint the rock last night.
Well, there's another point there.
I mean, I'm bringing in Picasso.
But again, I I mean, no offense.
Yeah, I'm bringing in Picasso. I'm hiring security guards. Don't touch the rock, or you're getting arrested. This is how serious I am about Tennessee football. But I'm not in charge. It's probably a good thing I'm not.
Shout out to Bandcamp. It's underway, it looks like. 865-656-9900, as is David Gabriel George's official visit. He arrived on campus earlier today, so Tennessee makes its big pitch after DGG visited Ohio State last weekend. Jason Swain is here. Once a highly touted recruit, number 21 overall in the country in the 2003 class, as ranked by Tom Lemming at ESPN. I'm Josh Ward. We continue, presented by Junk Beyond on Josh and Swain.
It's Big Ticket, sponsored by Food City, certified Angus beef and low T center.
10-5, yeah, baby, touchdown.
You could win season tickets to the following: UT football, UT men's basketball, women's basketball, baseball, softball, or the Ice Bears.
Shot, score!
Listen for where we'll be broadcasting, show up and register, and become a finalist. And at the end of the show, you could be one of 2 selected finalists. The grand prize drawing will be held at the Southern Life Expo in July. Complete details on our website at 991thesportsanimals.com. It's Big Ticket, sponsored by Food City, certified Angus beef and low T center, on your station for Tennessee sports, 99.1.
It's the place for sports.
The Sports Animal.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years. Assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Knoxville area contractors, tired of suppliers who just don't get your business? Win Supply of East Tennessee HVAC is locally owned, contractor focused, and backed by national buying power. We proudly supply GE Appliances air and water solutions, giving you trusted HVAC products and dependable support. With GE Appliances and the Win Supply network behind us, you get strength, availability, and real partnership. Learn more at winsupplyinc.com or call 865-381-7680. Win Supply of East Tennessee HVAC, your local edge with national reach.
The A.G. Hines Company, a 4th-generation family business backed by more than 100 years of customer service serving all East Tennessee. That's a century's worth of knowledge in material application: concrete, masonry, waterproofing, stucco eaves, slate roofing, and manufactured stone veneer. They have you covered with name brands like Nudura, Drive-It, and Spec Mix. No job is too big or too small. They have the expertise to assist in all your residential or commercial construction needs. The A.G. Hines Company, building materials since anyone can remember.
Is your house just one big headache and you want to sell it fast at a fair price? Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today, no matter the condition, price range, or location. Call me at 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it. Our customers say things like,
"It was very smooth and easy, and we are satisfied with the amount we received from my mother's property."
The entire process was easy. They were upfront, honest, and kept me informed every step of the way.
ProSource is a great company to work with. We had a great experience from start to finish.
whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it, and we can close in as little as a week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
When it comes to weight loss, one size does not fit all. At Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, powered by Nutrimost, Dr. Terry Bragg provides the educational tools you need to manage your weight. No prepackaged foods and no counting points. Dr. Bragg uses a team approach, creating a personalized roadmap to a healthy lifestyle, including food plan, supplements, and support. Most participants lose 20 pounds in 40 days. For more information, go to BraggWeightLossAndWellness.com and start living your most healthy life.
This has been a paid announcement.
It's time to transform your old, outdated kitchen into the dream space you and your family want. Kitchen Sales can make those dreams a reality. Kitchen Sales carries the largest selection of fine kitchen and bathroom cabinetry that ranges from a more affordable line all the way up to a fully custom line. See the selection for yourself at one of their 2 amazing showrooms, Hoyt Avenue, just off Cherry Street, and in the Town and Country Circle near Best Buy. For more information, go to kitchensales.net.
Kitchen Sales, Kitchen Sales. Cabinets and countertops, we are the place to shop. Come on down.
Stream the Sports Animal free via the app, your smart speaker, your favorite streaming service, or the website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. 865-656-9900 to join us. We got a message in the text box. Those kids and their experience at band camp is a lot more important than one athlete. They will attend and help keep the university running in the future. They'll be the fans and alumni way more important than one athlete. I was just joking a little bit. I was admittedly confused by putting this message up for DGG and then immediately painting over it. That actually confused me. But I was just joking. It's not a big deal. It's The Rock on campus.
Hey, man.
Okay?
Listen.
I'm the one that's sitting here watching a live stream of a Rock on a computer, okay?
Hey, Josh, let me share something with you, man. So, Adam Schefter tweeted out the news that Haslam donated $130 million to the university, right?
Right, yeah.
And so
we gave our attaboy to Jimmy and Dee Haslam yesterday for their donation to the university.
Awesome, yeah, man. So, me joking around, being goofy, I tweeted a GIF of a little kid using a calculator, right? And I said, trying to figure out how many 5-stars we can get, knowing that the Haslams are donating money to the university because Jimmy is a owner in the NFL. He is prohibited from donating money to NIL. Like he can't do it. It's against NFL rules. And so I was joking around, dude. You should have saw my timeline of folks. It's all serious. It's for the academics. It's for the academics. It's not for athletics. It's for the academics. But it was just a joke because I miss old school recruiting, man. Like I miss it. Now it's so transactional.
You're right.
It lacks any life. They don't even care about Sunday anymore. They don't care about the recruiting rankings anymore. Like it's, how much Tennessee's paying them, or how much the school's paying them. Like I miss old school recruiting, and so I was just joking around. But man, you have some folks taking it serious. So that's why I was laughing when you got that message about band camp because yeah, you're right. Like the band camp, there's going to be some kids who are going to be in the band and they're going to care more about Tennessee than the one athlete. I get it, but it's just a joke, and we just miss old school recruiting. That's all.
You got Chaz Coleman update?
Oh man. Don't ruin a good laugh, Josh.
Okay, I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in fact, I believe we were prohibited a couple of days ago from bringing that up as a subject on the show.
Oh man.
We had a listener ban on the Chaz Coleman subject. So that's my bad.
That's banned, man. That topic is now banned unless there's some breaking news, a real development of him. But we don't need an update. About
Right. As of now, nothing has changed from the conversation we had Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, correct. Remember, guys, sports is supposed to be fun. But I think what has happened in college athletics is taking the fun out of it for a lot of fans. And so we're trying to find it. That's all. We're trying to find it.
Yeah, sports are fun.
It's supposed to be. We're trying to find it. We're trying to find laughter and joy. And when you talk about NIL and Nick Saban going to speak to Congress, like there's nothing fun about that.
No.
Like it really sucks all the joy out of being a fan of college sports when you talk about that topic.
Yeah, I can't go on social media, which maybe I shouldn't in the first place, but I can't go on there without finding the latest argument and people yelling over Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Look, at this point,
golly,
I don't think anybody's going to convince the other side.
No, at all. So
at least give me like a Russell Wilt debate. Somebody give me a Hakeem Shaq debate. I don't need any more MJ LeBron conversation.
Man. Yeah, it's taking a new turn now. Now it's if Jordan didn't have Pippen. Oh Lord, I ain't got time for that.
Give me a Gary Payton, Jason Kidd conversation.
Oh, yeah. Both from Oakland, California. I want to say.
See that moves the needle for me.
Yeah.
I don't need Jordan LeBron.
Mm-mm.
Here's my hot take. They're both incredible.
They're both great. Here's another hot take. David Gabriel Georges is important, and the middle school band camp.
Both are important.
Both are important.
Both are important to the future of the University of Tennessee.
You're right.
865-656-9900 to be part of the show. You know what would be good? An attaboy. We'll hand one out to a VFL in our next segment. We're with you for another 30 minutes. Jason Swain is here. I'm Josh Ward. We're presented by Junk Beyond on Josh and Swain.
Big Ticket, sponsored by Food City Certified Angus Beef and Low T Center. Complete details are available at 991thesportsanimal.com.
In the left corner, 4-3, and the win!
It's the biggest ticket giveaway ever on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Leaky pipes.
Oh, no.
Toilets clogged.
Oh, crap.
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
In the NHL last night, the Carolina Hurricanes rallied from a 2-goal deficit with less than 10 minutes remaining to stun the Vegas Golden Knights 4-3 in overtime and tie the Stanley Cup final at 1 game apiece. It is the first time since 1944 that a team has won a Stanley Cup final game when trailing by 2 goals or more in the final 10 minutes of regulation. Game 3 is tomorrow in Vegas. Major League Baseball games for your Friday night, 6:45. White Sox visit the Phillies. Tigers take on the Mariners. 7 o'clock. Red Sox visit the Yankees. Blue Jays host the Orioles. Marlins get the Rays. Braves host the Pirates at 7:15. At 8:15, the A's visit the Astros. Cardinals host the Reds. Rangers get the Guardians. Royals visit the Twins. 8:40, Rockies host the Brewers. 9:45, Mets visit the Padres. Diamondbacks take on the Nationals. The Dodgers get the Angels at 10. The NBA Finals continue tonight with Game 2 in San Antonio. Knicks lead the series 1-0. Tip-off is set for 8:30. I'm Joel Silverberg.
92 days until
It's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
We all know just because gifts for loved ones can look like flowers, a spa day, or maybe even planning date night. But what about something that will truly last and protect your loved ones along the way? I'm talking about life insurance. I called SelectQuote to secure our coverage and couldn't believe how easy and affordable it was. I'm 40, and my $500,000 policy was only $16 a month. My husband's also 40, and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. And with their same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With monthly payments less than the cost of a bouquet of flowers, this is the perfect time to make sure your family is protected.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-596-2626 or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's 1-800-596-2626. 1-800-596-2626. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Looking for the perfect golf getaway? Discover Woodlake Golf and Lodge in Tazewell. Their stay and play packages
advantages include comfortable lodging and tee times on their Par 72 Championship course, recognized by Golf Digest as one of America's best. After your round, enjoy a great meal at the on-site steakhouse, known for quality food and a welcoming atmosphere. Plus, take advantage of their pool, tennis courts, and more. Visit woodlakelodge.com or call to book your golf package. And follow them on Facebook for the latest events and specials.
Hi, I'm Andy Lehman with Lehman Jewelers. From high school seniors stepping into their next big adventure to college graduates turning dreams into careers to those earning master's degrees and doctorates. After years of dedication, this is a moment that deserves to shine. At Lehman Jewelers, we believe every milestone should be celebrated with something truly meaningful, something they'll treasure long after the tassel has been turned. For the daughter who studied late nights and chased big dreams, classic diamond stud earrings are a beautiful reminder of just how brilliant she truly is. For the son earning his degree, a handsome watch, a cross, or a chain marks the pride of this achievement. And for those reaching the highest honors, master's degrees, doctorates, and beyond, fine jewelry becomes a lasting tribute to years of hard work, perseverance, and heart. We'll help you find the perfect piece to say, "We're so proud with you." This graduation, give them something that they'll wear and remember forever. Stop by Lehman Jewelers today and let's celebrate their achievement in style.
For decades, Morgan & Morgan has represented hundreds of thousands of people at their hour of need. Injuries on the job, car crashes, medical malpractice, and nursing home abuse, Social Security claims, dangerous drugs, and dangerous products. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason, and no firm is even close. Then we got to thinking, what if we could prevent these terrible events before they occurred? So we built the AI-powered People Protector. Simply visit peopleprotector.com and type in the product you have questions about before you buy it. Children's toys and accessories, cars, drugs, products, you name it, we got it. With our success, we decided to pay it forward for all of America. Our way of saying thank you for your trust all these years. Morgan & Morgan, protecting America. And if you've already been injured, just visit us at forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, 150 4th Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee lawyer will handle Tennessee cases. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gate. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, they bring it to life. Offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, wood fences. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
This report is sponsored by eBay. eBay is home to millions of finds, and each one becomes part of your story. From your favorite vintage band tee to the dream car you've been searching for or the foul ball you heroically gave away. It's all there on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
Temperatures are warming into the mid-80s for the day with mostly sunny skies. We'll continue to watch cloud cover increasing on Saturday. Partly cloudy skies can be expected with high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. We'll stay dry until Sunday afternoon when we'll start to see some spotty showers working into the forecast. For the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Megan Dusmall.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important, life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Available anywhere you get your podcasts. Apple, Spotify. You can find us in the podcast section of the WNML app. Live every day from 12 until 3 on 99.1 The Sports Animal and AM 640 The Sports Monster. In the top of the 8th, West Virginia leads Cal Poly in the first super regional game of the weekend. West Virginia trying to get to Omaha. Mountaineer fans in the College World Series, they would be living it up in Omaha.
Yeah, I think Jello shots is a little too sedity for them. They would want some moonshine. Just give them straight up moonshine. I want West Virginia in the college World Series. I would love that.
I would say, well, we already see them up 11-2 in game one, so they would just need to win one out of the next two to get there. I think they're going to be there, and I think it's going to be fun to see them there.
Absolutely. Go Mountaineers. Get it done.
Yeah, I know why they weren't, but a lot of SEC fans say, man, it would have been cool if we had West Virginia instead of Missouri at that previous round of expansion, just from a cultural fit.
100%. I mean, I'm willing to make that trade now.
Yeah, fans would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a fit. But
yeah, Missouri is more Big Ten. West Virginia more SEC from a cultural standpoint.
But Missouri brings in more money. So that was why the move was made. Yeah, I can't wait to see West Virginia fans down there hitting those Jell-O shots. That'd be fun.
Other super regionals starting today. USC and North Carolina playing in Chapel Hill at 3 o'clock. Troy and Little Rock are squaring off at 5 o'clock, and then Auburn, Ole Miss, and SEC matchup tonight. And then tomorrow, Georgia, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, Kansas, St. John's, Alabama, and Oregon, Texas, I think could be a good series. Those are the other four super regionals. They will begin tomorrow. So super regional weekend coming up. Right now, we hand out today's Attaboy.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Holmes, remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy.
So we hand out Attaboys and Attagirls every day. Sometimes big accomplishments in the sports world, other times good deeds in the real world. This isn't typically in the spirit of the Attaboy. I would like to offer a slight protest to today's Attaboy. As Swain, the Attaboy is going to Chad Dallas. What a debut. News a couple days ago that he had been called up. VFL, former Tennessee pitcher, helped Tennessee get to Omaha, speaking of, in 2021. So he was at the start of this incredible run we've seen from Tennessee baseball in the 2020s. Well, he made his debut with the Toronto Blue Jays and earned his first career victory. He came in relief and pitched 3 2/3 innings to help the Blue Jays get a 7-2 win against the Atlanta Braves. My slight protest would be, I don't like the beating up on the Braves part. But for Chad Dallas, you make your debut, 3 2/3, getting the victory against the best team in baseball by record. That's a pretty cool way to start your Major League Baseball career. So an attaboy to VFL Chad Dallas.
What does INAM mean, Josh? INAM. What does that mean?
It's not about my Braves.
It's not about your Braves. This is about Chad Dallas and him being called up and him getting his first opportunity and seizing the opportunity and winning. And you over here thinking about your Braves. They can afford to lose a game.
They've got room for it. You're right.
The best record in the league
You're right
now.
You're right.
It's okay. It's
You're
okay.
right.
It's not about the Braves, Joshua. It's about Chad Dallas.
Yep.
Cheese.
Good for him. That's a pretty cool start, huh? You'll always remember your debut, and he'll remember getting a win.
Yeah.
In his debut.
100%, man. How about the Tennessee pitchers doing their thing, man?
There are a bunch of them.
There's a lot of them, that's for sure.
Yep. Ton of winning in college, and a ton of guys that have gone on to have success. More that are in the minors right now from the last couple of seasons. They're going to have some opportunities in the future as well. So an attaboy to Chad Dallas. He gets called up, and he gets a win for the Toronto Blue Jays against the Atlanta Braves. We hand out attaboys and attagirls every day. Big accomplishments, great stories to share. We love to share them with you each and every day, handing out attaboys and attagirls here on Josh and Swain. 865-656-9900 to be part of the show. As we'll take a look at what's coming up this weekend. Yankees, Red Sox, big series in the AL East coming up this weekend. Speaking of Major League Baseball, along with super regional action and the Softball World Series coming to a close last night. Texas getting the national championship and another win. They went back-to-back seasons against Texas Tech. Joe McGuire said anything?
No, but, Texas did what, we should have did, right? Don't let it get to a game 3. Just win the first one and the second one.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it, man. Don't even let the door open. Just keep it locked. Lock the door. And that's what Texas did against Texas Tech. I think we all can agree that that's the outcome that makes us feel a whole lot better rather than Texas Tech winning it.
We'll come back. What to watch this weekend with the Power Poll final segment coming up with an opportunity to call or text in at 865-656-9900. Next to Jason Swain, a VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward on Josh and Swain.
Pick up USA Fitness. It's not your average gym. It's the nation's first basketball-focused fitness club built for players who want the game done right. Nightly 10-minute pickup games run back-to-back with refs, jerseys, and scorekeeping. Clean, competitive, and no nonsense. Train with group or private coaching, hit the full weight room, or reserve pristine courts for your run. Youth leagues coming soon. Located off Watt Road in Farragut. Mention this ad and save $5 on your membership. Pick up USA Fitness. A better way to play.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford with employee pricing available right now. That's the case at Ted Russell Ford on Parkside Drive and Kingston Pike, and next door to the Kingston Pike location at Ted Russell Lincoln with employee pricing. You pay what we pay. You can save big time right now. If you're looking for a new Ford truck, check out the many different options they have, the combinations they have available to fit what you need, and you can shop all of their new Ford trucks on their website at tedrussellford.net. They have more than 450 vehicles in stock. You can search specifically for what you are looking for. If you're looking for anything from their lineup of trucks, their lineup of hybrid or electric vehicle options, and their SUVs. It's all available for you at tedrussellford.net. They can bring a vehicle to you. You can call and ask any questions or stop by either location, Kingston Pike and Parkside Drive, your super dealer and the #1 volume Ford dealer in East Tennessee. I've shopped at each location, and each time I started online. You can go to tedrussellford.net.
This has been a paid announcement.
When you're preparing for your presentation, what you say matters. Your delivery matters. The quality matters. Your image matters. So trust Image Matters, Knoxville's most respected office technology dealer, to create the image you want. Image Matters is locally owned and operated, offering total document output solutions to fit both your needs and budget. From multifunction printers to production printing, backed by customer service that's second to none. To learn how Image Matters can help you, visit imagemattersinc.com or call 865-212-3600. Technology you need, people you trust.
Bourbon and Beyond, the world's largest bourbon food and music festival, takes over Louisville, Kentucky this September. Featuring performances from Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Hootie and the Blowfish, Cheap Trick, Counting Crows, and dozens more. You could win a trip for two with a 5-night hotel stay, $1,500 cash for your travel, and a pair of 4-day Mint VIP passes. Listen weekdays for the national text keywords. Prize provided by Danny Winmer Presents, powered locally by Sergeant Pepperoni Pizza. Details at 991thesportsanimal.com.
Hey, it's Ange for Chafee HVAC Plumbing and Electrical. It's time to get healthy with Chafee. How about an Induct air purifier? Unlike standard filters that only catch dust, this professional-grade unit actively kills viruses and bacteria, odors, and allergens. How about a whole-home water filtration system? We have one at the Ainge household. This system treats water at the source to provide several key benefits. Removes chlorine, saves your appliances, and softer skin and hair. Find out more by going to Chafee's website, coolingheatingplumbing.com.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
Hi, I'm David Brewster, owner of Aqua Clear Water Systems. The next time you're hauling heavy bottles of water, think, why am I doing this? With an award-winning Connecticut water system from Aqua Clear, I could make my own clean, fresh water. Better than bottled. Give us a call at 865-694-1725 or find us on the web at aquaclearws.com.
Aqua Clear, we'll change your water. It'll change your life.
I'm Tennessee head football coach Josh Heupel. Get your Tennessee football coverage where you get insight unlike any other. No one covers the ball like 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is our final segment of Josh and Swain. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Thank you for the interaction. We got called out a few times on the show today. Always willing to be held to a high standard, so we appreciate if you think you need to call us out, call up, do so.
That's right. Yeah. I don't know about the whole attempt call out by the Bama fans, but
yeah, Chris, fan of Alabama, said he listens all the time, loves the show. We appreciate that.
He wasn't the only one.
No, Michael also called in, said, hey, you got to acknowledge that everybody's been cheating. And Swain said, yep, sure did. Sure will again.
Yep. Everyone has done what they tried to do to skate around the rules and bend the rules, and some have gotten caught and some have not. But the circle knows what everybody else is doing. Everybody knows.
Yeah, I've called for this before. I would love to either see a documentary style or just hold a weekend summit where everybody in college football comes together. We're now 5 years into NIL rules. If you have any concern about statute of limitations, it's all up as far as I'm concerned. Everybody can just come together and talk about the way that it was.
It needs to be a Netflix series.
Yeah, it can't just be one episode. It's got to be a full-fledged series on this one.
It needs to be a series, man.
You think The Last Dance put a lot of time into making sure you knew how good Michael Jordan was.
This would crush The Last Dance.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the way that it was.
Like give us those Ed Orgeron stories of how he used to do it. With him talking, it'd be great. Now he probably couldn't do it because he's still currently coaching. But why not? Who cares? Let current coaches do it.
Yeah, Orgeron's come close to talking about it a little bit. He's made the joke about how he used to have to go around back on a visit.
That's true.
Now he can just walk through the front door.
Yeah, that's right. So I think that's the next great Netflix special of having everyone just come out and talk about the times when paying players was illegal and how they were able to do it anyways. Like, you might as well.
Your guy, RT Tyler, texted in and said, I have built a fan base here in Tuscaloosa North. Would you like to respond to that?
Oh, God. That's how he is.
That's how he is. Yep.
Reading that whole situation, I read it as, hey, man, Josh Swain's that good that even Bama fans listen to it. That's how I look at it.
I think that's the more accurate story.
Yeah. That's how I look at it. Yep.
Hey, we talked about this for a few minutes yesterday on the show. Joel and I did the updated mock draft. There will be more updates, and there are plenty out there. But Kevin O'Connor at Yahoo Sports, remember at one point he had Nate way back at 18. I was talking about maybe he should at least consider returning to college. His mock draft yesterday had Nate Ament going number 6 overall to the Brooklyn Nets. We talked about that actually a couple days ago, that there was some talk of the Nets. Well, Kevin O'Connor in his mock draft put Nate Ament at number 6. Doesn't mean he's going to go there, but to me that says his stock has risen. What do you think seeing that?
That's how I look at it. The talk about him not being in the lottery, questions about how he performed earlier in the season. I think looking at how he performed right before he got hurt, I think that's going to help him a ton. The more and more research you do on him, I think people feel good about his ceiling and how much better he can be. So, yeah, I mean, I put some stock into it. I see him, being drafted in a very good place for him, lottery-wise, and I just hope it's a good place for him to where he can grow, have good management around him, and be able to win games.
He's going to put the work in.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
He's got the skill set to grow. I hope that he ends up in the right place because that's a big deal here. But if you have the talent and you put in the time and you get some luck along the way, you avoid injury, those things matter too. It's going to work out. I think it's going to work out for Nate Ament. By the way, in that same mock draft, Kevin O'Connor has Jacoby Gillespie going number 46.
Ooh.
To the Orlando Magic.
I like.
And Felix Okpara going number 42
Felix is
to the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh. That's good.
You like that?
Yeah, that ain't good for Vanderbilt's Cornet.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Is that, hey, that spot brings real value.
Yeah, back up to
a big man to Wemby. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I love that. But yeah, I think out of the three, Felix has been getting shooting up the charts the most. Has the most momentum. So
yeah, I think so too. And
let's go,
it would appear maybe all three helping their stock in some way, at least based on what projections were this time a month ago.
Yeah,
Austin did ask, do we want Nate on the Nets?
No.
As they currently are, I would say no, but let's see what other moves they might make this offseason.
Yeah, I mean, I want people to be in the stands. All the buzz right now in New York is towards the Knicks. And the Nets, they have zero. They have zero. And it used to be the opposite. You know, when KG was there, the next stretch, when they tried to bring in a big three, and then the next time they tried to do it with Harden and Durant and Kyrie. And so there's no buzz there with the Brooklyn Nets.
So we'll continue to monitor leading up to the draft later this month. They still have an NBA Finals to go. That helps lead us into today's Power Poll.
Captain, we're losing power in the warp engine.
Nuclear power pants.
What's up? I'm Kenny Powers.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I have the power!
With great power comes great responsibility.
Full power, Mr. Scott.
Alrighty, Swain. The weekend is upon us. Besides the live stream of The Rock, what might we be watching this upcoming weekend?
Oh, well, oops. Minus that.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, minus that one. How about the 51st AFI Life Achievement Award tribute on Netflix to Eddie Murphy?
Oh, I like it.
You got to check it out. So I'll be doing that. NBA Finals with the Knicks and the Spurs, and then all Super Regionals, man. Ton of competition, ton of high-level competition going on this weekend. So there'll be a lot to choose from. I'll be locked in.
So you can still watch those Super Regionals?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
I hope the Spurs win tonight, by the way.
Why?
Because I want a really good series here.
You want Game 7?
And if the Knicks sweep the first two games on the road, I don't think the Spurs are going to New York and mounting a comeback.
No, I don't think so either.
So I want to see a really good series. I picked the Knicks, and I guess I'd like to be right in my prediction, but I don't care about that as much as seeing a really good series go 6 or 7 games. So let's see what happens tonight. I'd like the Spurs to win to make this a really good series. This Knicks team, though, something about them.
They're special.
They did not flinch when they had come back and then blew the lead late, allowing a 9-0 run by the Spurs. The Knicks immediately responded and made game-winning plays to put away the Spurs in Game 1. So we'll see what happens tonight, 8:30 tip-off. Some honorable mentions if you're looking to get a little pre-World Cup fever. We got a friendly tomorrow between the U.S. men's national team and Germany, 2:30 on TBS. Number 5, Fever and Liberty basketball tomorrow night in the WNBA.
Ooh, a lot of fire on the Fever right now. Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. So you've got storylines going in. Brooklyn Nets games, not a ton of excitement there. Liberty games, those are very exciting. Super Regionals number 4, Stanley Cup final game 3 tomorrow. They're tied at 1 in that series. French Open finals number 2, and NBA finals game 2 tonight. Game 3, by the way, is Monday, so they will have Saturday and Sunday off for the travel up to New York with game 3 on Monday night. That is the Power Poll, what to watch this weekend, as we have a sports weekend with all kinds of options in the non-football portion of the year. Although I say that, UFL playoffs going on this weekend. So there's another honorable mention for you.
And message boards.
Keep an eye on the message boards. Maybe message board geniuses. Let them filter through.
No. Because they always make us look stupid. Make us look silly. Go straight to the message boards. You get an update. Go to the recruiting sites. Get an update on the recruits this weekend if you're a Tennessee fan. That's what I'll be doing.
Swain, we had a text here in our final minute saying, hey, Josh, you didn't tell any dad jokes yesterday with Joel yesterday. Did you save them for Swain? No, I kind of just let it slip my mind. We had a lot going on at Big Kuna Wings, and I almost let it slip my mind today. But thankfully, we remembered for the final minute of the show and the week.
Oh, great, man.
Swain, what do you call a person who sings in their car, but only when it's in reverse?
I don't know.
That would be a backup singer.
Backup singer. All righty. All right. That ain't bad.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
That ain't bad. That was good.
So that's how we're closing out the show that was. It was a Friday. We acted like it at times. The weekend is upon us. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Josh and Swain returns Monday at noon every day, presented by Junk Beyond. Thank you for being with us. Joel Silverberg producing. Thank you. Here on Josh and Swain.
Full Send Golf.
You guys know how much I really, really love golf.
Full Send Golf, 2v2. Me and VOD versus Big John and Kyle. Oh, it feels good to be back. On the links with the boys.